I want to get this up running, I want it over the show because I want to get rid of it. It's a death trap.
It hasn't run for 10 years.
Well, it won't take a lot to get it running. What's it going to need?
I think we're going to need a battery.
A battery, there you go. Job done.
I don't know, Nick, this bike, mate.
It's horrible, isn't it?
If the horrible Harley doesn't work, we can't sell it. And if we don't get it fixed, by the time Bruce gets back, he's going to kill me. The 1943 Harley-Davidson WLA recce bike was built for the US Army and modified for the British and Canadian forces in Europe. It was known as the Liberator because it was amongst the first Allied vehicles to enter liberated European towns.
I bought this for £11,000, but it's worth much more if it's up and running.
We fitted a new battery, but these things were even a nightmare for soldiers to start, so we need expert help. The good news is we know one of Britain's top wartime bike experts, Harvey Hoare. Harvey.
Yes.
We've had nothing but ag in starting this poxy thing. The bad news is he's in Chelmsford.
If anybody can get this thing going, it's him. The first problem, turning the monster on.
Right. Now the throttle gas is on it's a twist grip on the right-hand side. The fuel is in fact a little screwed valve.
What's he talking about?
I don't know.
Harvey!
Now you need to move that choke lever up.
Nick, what he's saying is, right, you turn the throttle full on.
Then we turn the fuel on.
The fuel's already on, isn't it?
I don't know. I haven't turned it on.
Well, obviously we're supposed to turn the fuel on, aren't we? That would help, wouldn't it?
Open the throttle right out.
Right, yep. Kick it twice.
One.
Right, now turn it off. All right, open it a quarter. Put the ignition on and kick-start it.
And it should go.
They stopped making these after the war. I wonder why. Harvey! It ain't starting, mate.
No, it's a hot day, so you may have a bit too much choke, all right?
This thing even needs the right weather to start it.
The carburetor, right?
Choke's on the carburetor lever. You know where it is?
Yeah, I know. I've got that bit.
Well, why ain't it starting then? One
You
second.
probably over-choked it or something, okay?
Yeah. He said, you have over-choked it.
All right, yes. I only do what you told me to do.
Yes! We have liftoff!
Awesome.
Harvey!
Yeah.
We done it, mate. Mission 1, start the bike, complete. Mission 2, get Harvey off the phone.
Right, now listen, now you've got it running,
What more? Ongoing.
you need to back the choke off gradually by moving it down. It'll run a bit unevenly, but just open the bottom.
I think it's through, wasn't it?
That's it, yeah, that'll do.
Put the thing down. Yeah. Right.
We've worked out how to start the horrible Harley, but it's only worth top dollar if it actually drives. Because it's such a beast, Nick and me have decided Phil should do it.
You're having a laugh, aren't you?
What's the matter?
What's
the
this?
matter? Ah, got the kit, haven't I? It's a bit tight.
The problem with the bike is the clutch, or should I say clutches. The Americans were used to a foot clutch. The British and Canadians were used to hand clutches. So, for some insane reason, they decided to put both on the bike.
What they call this is a suicide clutch, but you don't need to know that.
Phil, good luck, mate.
Yeah.
Give the man the confidence before he rides the bike, innit?
That's what I need.
Come on, Phil, I thought you knew how to ride this thing. Suicide clutch or not, it's hard to kill yourself standing still. Nearly. Where are you going?
Sounds like an old tractor.
Do you reckon he's safe on that?
No?
Listen, Nick, let's watch him, mate. Make sure he don't come towards us.
No.
Go round again!
Not too bad!
He's off, he's flying! Like Steve McQueen in The Great Escape. Like Dennis Hopper in Easy Rider.
Whoa! Fuck!
Like Sandra Bullock in Crash.
Phil! Phil!
Where's the bike? You all right? Right, check the bike. How did you do it?
It got away from me, didn't it?
Eh?
Got away from me.
Oh, mate. Is it bad, Nick?
It's
Eh?
not good.
It's got a few scratches, but
So we drag the Harley out of the hedge and brush her off. Now for the clutch that God forgot. You've got the throttle here, and then you've got the clutch right in front of you. I mean, you can't actually physically turn the throttle and pull the clutch lever at the same time. I can't understand why they did it this way.
If Bruce is going to use this, I think we'll just do away with it.
And it'll be more original as well, because obviously he wants it back to American spec.
next step, remove it. The hand clutch has its own cable going to the gearbox. We've just got to remove the lever and take out the cable.
Should be able to just pull the cable through. Now, riding the Harley should be as easy as falling off a log. There we go, it's done. Good. Along with getting together the Harley and the rest of the kit for the What's His Face show in 2 days, the swim wagon also needs fixing.
Right, I think it was going to swim all right.
You right? Oh, yeah. This thing is over 70 years old and it's showing its age. Pull that engine cover up, let's have a look. This is not going to be pretty.
Oh dear.
Some pretty dodgy welding going on down here. This thing is about as watertight as a shopping trolley.
You've got to admire the engineering.
Work back.
Simple but effective. The propeller engages directly to the engine crankshaft. When you lower the propeller into place, the teeth and the crankshaft lock, and off you go.
Ready?
Yeah.
Oh, that's the idea. Whoa, that's not good.
It's not engaging.
No?
No. Oh, it's a bit dry. There should be an oil running out of there.
This chain's slack.
The drive chain has been worn and stretched, so there's no tension. But that's not all.
The reason it didn't line up is it's taken a hit.
Yeah.
The crankshaft comes in through here and it's off to one side. So there's something bent here. It's got to be at least ½ an inch out of centre. To replace this, there's no way we're going to do it.
Hello, mate, it's Bruce.
To bag this rich Russian fuel, I've got to offer him the ride of a lifetime in my Hetzer.
I've told him it's in beautiful nick and it drives like a dream.
Well, it steers like an old shopping trolley.
It don't matter, mate. The important thing is, he's really interested in the gun. And
Which gun? The main gun?
no, the MG gun on the top, the MG34. That's got to run perfectly.
It hasn't got one on it.
Well, you've got plenty of time to get that done. That's why I'm phoning you in now. Listen, mate, he's gagging over it. Don't muck about. Let's just get it sorted out, mate.
Charming. We've started work on the Hetzer, but straight away we've got a dilemma. Where the big gun meets the body of the vehicle, there's meant to be a heavy protective metal guard called a Salkoff, or pig's head. Bruce has two. We need to work out which is the most authentic for his Hetzer. They're different shapes and we don't know which one to use. We've got this one here, which is obviously the type you normally see on most of them. See them a lot. Then this one here is really something strange. It's quite a different thing. It's a lot heavier, much chunkier. After Germany invaded Czechoslovakia, they forced the Skoda factories to produce Hetzers. They were a new design of tank destroyer, and the first ones off the production line had a heavier Salkoff, but they quickly switched to the lighter version. To make our Hetzer more valuable, it must have the right Salkoff. Yeah, Nick, come and have a look at this, see what you think. Those versions there are very rare ones, which is very much like the one we've got here.
I'll tell you what, come and have a look at this.
Yeah.
I can tell you it's definitely a Skoda because it's 323 in the first part of the number.
Okay.
010, which is number 10.
Nazi vehicles have no manufacturer's name, just a number. They thought if we didn't know who built them, we wouldn't know which factories to bomb. Now, of course, we know what the numbers mean. So this one was number 10 built from the Skoda factory.
Right. Bruce's Hetzer is one of the very first off the Skoda production line, so it should have one of the heavier Salkoffs.
That's fantastic. I mean, if that is the right one,
Put so much value on the thing. Bruce would be absolutely over the moon with that.
If I'm right, and this is an original heavy Salkoff, It should fit the Hetzer like a glove. This steel monster weighs over 350 kilos, so we need the gantry winch to get it up to the height of the barrel. So far, so good. The Salkoff slots over the gun barrel, but will it fit against the body of the tank?
If you've done all your research, it should fit, shouldn't it?
Yeah, no pressure.
It's all lined up.
Well, now to find out whether this Salkoff's the right one. It's a moment of truth. Well, that looks good.
It's absolutely perfect, isn't it?
Not only do we have one of the first Hetzers, it now has its original Salkoff.
It's the little things that make a difference.
Well, not so little.
Well, the big heavy things that make a difference. Bruce wants to sell a 251 Halftrack chassis to this Russian bloke, but right now it looks a right old mess. It's got to be stripped right down and sandblasted.
Let's slip this drive unit off.
Okay. Some of these are loose, I think. Let's loosen this. One more. Oh. Someone's been adding bits to this 251 chassis. They're not original, so they've got to come off. The thing's too big to sandblast here, so it's got to be sent off to specialist sandblasters. Meanwhile, we'll turn our attention to the Hetzer engine.
Right, we'll get it going then.
Yeah.
Pump the fuel and see what we get. Yeah, that's coming up all right.
Yeah?
Yeah.
You feel it? Yeah, that sounds about right.
Yeah, okay.
Let's see what we've got.
Doesn't get any easier getting in this thing.
No.
Nothing's happening.
Oh, God.
So, we've got no power.
No power. Whether it's a tank or a car, if it's not starting, check the battery.
Right, you hold that bit.
Yep.
Red to red.
The red, it's a good idea.
Oh,
God.
Right, what we got?
12.4.
That's all right.
That's good. What's wrong with that then?
It's got to be something else then.
So the battery's fine. Then we notice something.
Is that earth strap off? Oh, crikey, yeah. Yeah, well, if the
that's
battery's not earth, it's not going to go, is it?
No, that's the main earth strap for the whole battery.
Right. That goes on first. That's on.
Good. Right, let's give it a go.
Sometimes it's the simplest things that fix the problem.
Bruce wants the Russians' visit to run like clockwork. I thought, in his absence, I would check the Hetzer is running smoothly. Let's go. I'm leaving the helmet on.
Move down to the front. Just work your way down.
How'd you get to the Does your seat go forward or what?
Feet first.
Yep, I'm in, mate.
You're there.
Wow. So this is where the driver would be stationed.
That's it, yep.
Mate, this is really claustrophobic in here, isn't it?
Oh, yeah.
Not a lot of people get a chance to actually even sit in here, let alone like me, learn how to drive it.
This way. Straight on. Right.
The first problem is actually seeing where you're going.
Just come straight on.
This is great. Look at this, boy. Oh, yeah! Levers, pedals! Now we're having some fun, son. It's like driving a Dodger. Yeah! Spins and all sorts of manoeuvres, no problem. Who says you can't drive, eh? Slava's gonna love it.
The chassis of the 251's gone off to be sandblasted. Now the tracks need stripping, cleaning and reassembling. It's going to be a dirty job and a long one. A set of tracks has 111 links.
It's full of grease.
Yeah, they usually are.
And each link is made up of 11 moving parts. Amazing, all this stuff just in one track link.
Yeah, when you're in comparison to this one here, I mean, it's just one pin. The tracks were complicated, but incredibly well designed, and allowed the 251 to travel much faster than a tank.
All this lot to go 10 miles an hour faster.
Each part needs to be cleaned up. The first step is to burn off 70 years of congealed grease.
The links might look too rusty to use, but sandblasting can work miracles. Good as new. After the bearings, rods and other parts are cleaned, they must be lubed up and put back in exactly as they were. After fixing the link pin, there's just one thing to add.
Track rubber. I've got a whole shopping trolley of track rubbers that Bruce has bought over time. You never know when you might need one.
It's good, doesn't it?
How many more have we got to do?
110.
Oh, that should take a while then, shouldn't it?
I'm back from my travel, and the 251 chassis is back from sandblasting with a coat of anti-rust paint.
Morning.
Yeah.
251 chassis, lovely. That looks really, really nice, mate. You happy with it?
Yeah, it's good, nice and straight. It's good. It's come up well.
Yeah, really, really well.
Yeah.
Okay, because as you know, the oligarchy Russians come in here, right?
Yeah.
So I'm chuffed because he's been able to see this in its bare bones here. That's what's really important to me. No, I'm chuffed. That's good.
Yeah.
This chassis looks like new, and with all the other 251 bits and bobs I've acquired, I'm hoping Slava will be tempted.
Okay, he's going to be happy with that, mate. Should we get this in then, yeah?
Yeah.
Do you want a hand?
If you like.
I'll go and get the garden.
Oh, yeah, right.
The twins are prepping the Hetzer tank to entertain our visiting Russian oligarch, Slava.
Hello?
Hiya.
Ah, you there? Oh, hang on, you got the Salkoff on.
Yeah.
Oh, my giddy arm. I've got to tell you, that's brilliant.
Yeah. I mean, we did a bit of research on it with this chassis number being number 10 from the Skoda factory.
Right.
July, mid-44.
Right.
That's the Salkoff that would be on it.
I'm over the moon with that. What's the next thing to do with this now?
It's got to come off to be painted.
Well done, chaps. Listen, you're entitled to a box of donuts here now. I'm feeling very, very
Yeah,
generous.
steady on. Box of donuts. The Salkoff comes off to be painted.
But this Slava bloke isn't coming to see the Salkoff. He wants to fire the periscope machine gun.
But we haven't fitted it, and we don't know how it works.
The Hetzer MG34 machine gun was designed so that the gunner could fire safely from inside. It was a remote gun,
Right.
worked from the inside of the tank. This is the part the guy inside holds,
The handlebars.
the handlebar part. You can obviously turn the gun with that. It should have a cable on it, which I think fixes to this.
That's the trigger
and
thing,
that
is it?
moves the trigger from the gun, which is
Yeah.
hanging down through here.
Yeah.
As far as I can see, the only part we're short is the cable.
For the width and strength required, we reckon a bike cable should do nicely. There we go. That'll do. Just hope it's long enough.
We lower the periscope down into position to make sure it fits into place and can move smoothly.
Right. There you go. Look at that.
That's it.
Good, isn't it? Now we just need to feed the wire from the trigger on the gun to the trigger on the handlebars inside the tank.
Where do you actually need it to be? Just there.
Right. Just long enough. Last thing is the MG34. Right, that's not too bad.
The tank's ready, I'm ready, and I've got a rich Russian in my sights.
Look at this.
Interesting. Interessant, ja.
So,
Die
251.
Rahmen für 251er gepanzerte Ausführung.
51. Yep, 251. We've done a lot of work on the chassis. It's in very good condition. If he's interested, I want to do a deal where I will offer him the chassis as the first payment, then we will build the rest. But before I build it or offer it to anybody else, I want to offer it to him first.
Hast du Interesse daran? Ja.
The chassis at the moment is about £40,000, but we can talk about that.
You know, he's interested very hard in the chassis,
Yeah.
but the price you're naming is a bit too high. I guess 25 is a better price.
Ooh, that's a low blow.
There's no way I could do it at 25. We've done a lot of work on this chassis as it is now, and obviously the next stage with the armour, we can talk about the prices. And you know, I cut you a good deal on everything I do. You know, you've got to come up a bit. I mean, 25 is too low with me.
Naja, wenn die Chassis hat Getriebe und alle Teile, das 25 ist, können wir nehmen auch.
25, it sounds, for the chassis...
Aber
it's fine.
complete.
Aber complete.
Well, I'm asking 40, so you've got to come up to at least 30, and that's the baseline we can start.
Aber freundliche Preis.
Friendly price.
25.
25 sounds better.
25, all right, we can start with that.
It's not what I was hoping for, but it's bought me a long-term customer, and 25 grand is just the starting point.
Come on, let's go.
Using my Hetzer as bait worked a treat, but now I've got to deliver. Slava wants to drive around and fire the best Hetzer in the world.
Whoa! All right.
It's looking great,
Yeah, good.
but we haven't tested the gun yet.
We're going to drive this thing around and you're going to get to fire the remote control machine gun, which nobody else has done. Not since the war, probably. As you can see, we've got some prepared targets for you. I think we should get in and have some fun. Oh, we're going to have fun with this, mate. Drive forward!
There we are, showing the second-hand cars who's boss, when suddenly the gun jams.
Stop.
Up pops Ian to clear the blockage. But the blasted trigger is stuck. And it starts firing while he's clearing out the ammo.
People going in just to stop a fire in the car.
All right, Harvey?
Wieder
Yeah, good.
draußen.
It's not good at Christmas, mate.
Gut gemacht, Kamerad.
Sehr schön.
Very good.
Hopp.
There you go. All right. Good.
Sehr schön.
Fantastic.
Herzlichen Dank.
Slava's had the ride of a lifetime, and the twins have come up trumps fixing the gun. I've just picked up a World War II Jeep, and I'm keen to sell it on. Jeeps were the first all-terrain military vehicles. They were tough enough to handle any battlefield, and Paras even lobbed them out of planes. But I think I'll give that a miss on my jump. This one cost me 8 grand, but fully restored, I can double me money. All it needs is a little bit of work.
Gearbox a bit wonky.
All right, maybe a lot of work.
This is running a bit rough, isn't it? This is 70-year-old, this vehicle.
Some things get better with age.
Yeah, like me. I'm mature with age. Ask my wife. Oh. Yeah, let's let the boys have a look at it. Oh. Yeah. This runs like a bucket of bolts, mate. It's got to be looked at. That is running like pig sick.
I can't sell my Jeep in this state. I've got to find out what's wrong with it and put it right.
It's in a bit of a rough state, so we're thinking the best route is to put a brand new engine in it.
Well, that sounds like a lot of money to me.
Yeah, but the thing is, this engine is a post-war engine anyway, you know that, don't you?
Yes.
So it's got the wrong engine in it.
Right.
So it's a good opportunity to up the value of it, get the right engine in it.
OK, anything else on it?
The wheels are the wrong ones, they're too wide.
So how much to put this right? New engine, wheels, bit of work, your time. That's going to set me in 4 grand at least.
At least.
Right, this sounds like a plan.
The problem is, my Jeep is a bit of a mongrel. It's got a World War II body, but a post-war engine and wheels. If If I can replace them with original ones, it will bump up the price. Ian's found a gun for the Jeep. Now all Hoos and I've got to do is to find the right engine, and only a World War II original will do.
Straight away, I can tell you, right, that ain't what we're looking for.
Show me.
The air filter's in the wrong place. It has the wrong carburettor on it. This is an ex-French Army post-war engine. That ain't what I want. I can buy them off the internet, right, to a penny.
So this is no good for us?
It's no good for us at all, mate. You're learning. I'm educating you.
You are, yeah.
Don't go back to school.
Come on,
See what else he's got here.
I'm none the wiser. I can't tell these Jeeps apart.
They look the same, but they ain't the same. Let me explain what happened. During the war, they wanted a general purpose vehicle. So they put a contract out to Willys and they put one out to Ford. Willys won it, but they couldn't produce enough. So because of the Ford, right, organisation with production line, Ford made them as well.
The story goes that when the US Army wanted a new general purpose vehicle, the troops shortened it to GP. Hence came the word Jeep. Working at full whack, Ford and Willys churned out a Jeep every 2 minutes, and every part the two companies produced was identical.
They were all interchangeable. So you could take a Willys engine and put it in a Ford chassis. You could do vice versa as well, right? And they were made in their thousands.
Over 650,000 Jeeps were made during the war, but only a tiny fraction of the ones that survive are 100% Ford or 100% Willys. It's got a Ford chassis, so I need a Ford engine. How do you spot an original part? Well, fortunately, the lads at the Ford factory left a few clues.
You see in there, there's an F, denotes Ford. Right, look at that. See that on the top?
Yeah.
Ford. So everything we're searching for, that we need to look for today, has got to have that F stamp on it. Okay?
Points make prizes.
Absolutely. Points make money.
Yeah.
That is a Ford engine. See that F there?
Right, yeah.
That's what I'm looking for. That's what we've been walking around like an idiot for. With all the accessories on, this will drop straight into an original Ford chassis. If I could get it for about £3 grand, right, it will whack up the value of that original Ford Jeep.
This engine is spot on, and they stock the wheels as well. Happy days.
I've got the wrong wheels on the front of mine. I've got the wide wheels. I don't really need the tyres. It's just the wheels that'd do me. All right.
Let's have a word with the geezer.
This engine, I see it's a wartime Ford engine, yeah?
Yeah.
Completely rebuilt.
Yeah.
Back to an original standard, I take it, yeah?
Yeah.
If I had the two wheels and the engine, how much that be?
Roughly €5,000.
So you're saying 5,000? What about 3,500? You got to do something on it for me.
The price is 5,000, but I can give you 4,500.
What about 3,500?
That's too low.
Oh, come on, what can you do to me? You know, I'm a cash buyer, bang, on the nose, paying the money straight away.
We can meet in the middle, 4,000.
4,000 euros
Yeah.
for the two lots.
Yeah.
Put it there, lovely. Okay.
When Bruce splashes the cash, I get a bit twitchy until I do a quick tally up. We budgeted 4,000 sterling for the engine and the wheels, and we got them for 4,000 euros. That's just £3,400. I reckon there's enough left over for Bruce to treat me to a novelty alarm clock.
You want that now, didn't you, eh?
I want it on my bedroom door, mate.
Yeah?
Nice.
Yeah.
Wake up time.
So keep the wife away, that's why.
It's up to the twins to make it happen.
Let's get this thing done. During World War II, the expected lifespan of a Jeep was about 90 days. The one thing you don't want to be doing on a battlefield is fiddling with the engine for hours. So this one was designed so it could be quickly replaced. Not too far over there. All we need to do is to slip the engine onto the gearbox shaft. Should be easy.
Down
Towards
and
you
back.
a bit.
Pull it over a bit.
This is a flathead 60 horsepower engine. The US troops loved it and called it the Go Devil.
But we reckon the Go Devil is hell to work with.
Getting the mad with it now.
The problem is the large teeth on the drive shaft are old and worn. It's like pushing a square peg into a round hole.
The way it is at the moment, you have to get it absolutely dead right, otherwise it will not go in. Ah, dear me. Needs a little bit of help. Yeah. I really wish I'd thought of that earlier. Just drop it down there.
Down. Let's get her bolted in then. The key to wartime engineering is to keep things simple. It only takes a few minutes to bolt the engine into the chassis. Excellent.
Carry on fitting everything onto it.
We've got the Jeep engine fitted, now the wheels have arrived. After a quick lick of paint, they're good to go.
Paint's dry, put the wheel together now.
Oh, good. Here we go. Right, this is the two halves. Modern wheels have high-pressure tubeless tyres and you need heavy machinery to fix them. World War II Jeeps used these split rims so soldiers could get to punctured inner tubes easily in the heat of battle. All you need is a bit of soap and some elbow grease. You know, anybody could undo either side of the rim, pull them apart, pop the new tyre on, push them together, bolt them up again. 3/4 wrench, a hammer and a bit of soap. Job done. Certainly a lifesaver, I should think, if you're stuck on the side of the road with the Germans chasing you.
Yeah.
These wheels weren't just great for fast repair under fire. If a train got blown up, troops could fit them with extended rims and run their jeeps on rail tracks. We like these rims. Tyres on, wheels fitted in minutes, job done. Nice new engine, the right size wheels. Be like a new old one, won't it?
With a new engine and freshly painted wheels fitted, this Jeep looks $1 million. But this guy is going to tell me exactly how much it's worth. He's Steve Bloomer, one of the country's leading experts on World War II Jeeps.
Not being at school, isn't it? Someone checking your work.
The only way to really test the new engine is out on the open road. There's nothing like taking a vintage World War II vehicle out for a spin. I feel like a 1940s matinee star. All that's missing is my beautiful leading lady.
Well, looks good, sounds good. What do you reckon? Nice?
Yeah, it is.
Yeah, runs all right, gearbox fine, yeah?
Everything's good.
So far, so good. Looks like all that effort finding original parts has paid off.
Mechanically, it's on the button. There's a genuine wartime Ford engine in there that's good and strong. That really is the little ace up its sleeve. Can't fault it.
Don't say that in front of them, they'll want a pay rise.
As if I haven't had a pay rise since we went decimal.
I'd like to get your opinion on what sort of value this is.
You've got 75% wartime front end. I'm not sure about that wing. Back axle definitely needs an overhaul. Takes the value down a little bit.
Right.
This is not good news.
Listen, most importantly to me, what sort of dough do you think it's worth? You've got to give me a ballpark figure.
As it sits, I would have said between 11 and 12 grand.
Bloody hell. Well, that is a little bit of a... Hang on, I'm just checking myself there. To be quite honest with you, I thought about 15, 16. Maybe I'm out. That's why I'm asking you. But honestly, is that what you think? As little as that, yeah?
I'm gutted. I'm down more than a few quid here, and I can't believe I never spotted those post-war parts. I need to make good on the cash I've lost, and that means more work for these two.
You know, they say good things come in small packages, but that doesn't look very small to me.
That's quite big. Oh, it's an armoured car.
Nick has got a PhD in understatement. This is the armoured car, the Daimler Dingo. There were loads of British armoured vehicles during World War II, but I reckon this was the best of the lot because of its speed and versatility.
Anything about that? No. Nor do I. Never worked on
Stand by your bed.
Ah, Bruce.
Hello, Bruce.
It's a lovely little beast this is, eh?
Interesting.
Daimler Dingo. You must be enthralled to see something as historic as this. You do realise this was used in every theatre of war, Far East, in Africa, Northern Europe.
Yeah?
Yeah, this thing helped us win the war. It was designed to be a forward reconnaissance vehicle that could fly along. I'm thrilled. It's got a Daimler engine. People pay a fortune for it.
I love the Dingo. 3 tons of the best of British engineering. It's a scout car made by the Coventry company Daimler, and this thing can tackle any terrain. Before D-Day, it was modified so that it could drive in water 3 metres deep and it could hit nearly 90 kilometres on the battlefield. I bought this one and I need the twins to check it out and spruce it up so I can sell it on.
Any idea problems?
Don't know the extent of how good or bad it is.
Right,
So
okay.
I knew you'd be thrilled.
Yeah.
I knew you'd be happy.
Over the moon.
Sunny, lovely day to get stuck into this.
Right, okay, wonderful.
Right, have fun.
Thank you.
Dingy dingo.
See you later. He's done it again, hasn't he?
Done it again, hasn't he? The bodywork looks okay, but we need to take her out to see how she's handling. Because she's sitting crooked, you can see out the front and out the back quite easily.
Oh, whoa, that's the wrong bloody way! What's going on? We want forward. Oh, no, whoa! What are you doing? We're in the hedge now.
No, I think I've got it sussed. You've got 5 gears here,
Yeah.
which seem to be working in reverse as well as in forward.
Because the Dingo was a scout car, it had an angled seat for better visibility and a lever so the driver could reverse as fast as he could go forward. I call it the Italian gear stick.
Let's try going forward. We can't go backwards because we're in the blasted hedge already. Right, let's go for it.
There we go. There we go.
Not a bad ride, is it?
That's
Too
right.
bumpy.
You don't notice being sitting crooked either.
You're going to start slowing down soon, are you?
I am
What do you mean you have?
pressing really hard.
Well, you're going to slow down.
No, you can't.
Slow down.
It won't
You're
slow
going too
down.
fast.
It won't slow down, will it?
It's not stopping. Oh, bloody hell. Oh.
So it turns out that the Dingo drives okay, but the brakes ain't working. I need to get to the bottom of this.
What's all that mud stuff on there?
That's brake dust mixed with brake fluid.
Well, surely that helped make it stop, wouldn't it?
No, you lose all your friction on your brakes. You just don't do anything when you put your foot on the brake.
I need this thing up and running if I want to sell it. So while I head off to get ready for my parachute jump, I'll get Laurel and Hardy to see what they can do.
The problem is the cylinder seals have gone and they're leaking brake fluid all over the brake shoes. Any liquid gets into the drums, it just the brakes don't work. Right, I'll just go and get this drum cleaned up.
While Nick fixes the cylinder seals, I give the brake drums a scrub in the degreasing tank. There's decades of dirt and grime on this stuff. We're literally stripping away history.
I'll clean the drum. Oh, cheers, mate. What you got? Right, I'll just put new brake seals in. That's all done. All I've got to do is put these couple of bits on, the retainers to hold the shoes, and you're good to go. After cleaning the drum and replacing the brakes, they look in pretty good shape. And the new cylinder seals should keep them that way.
Good grief.
So we're happy with this fix. Let's hope the boss is too.
Good day's work, isn't it?
Yeah, I think that's enough.
Right, let's go home, shall we?
Let's go.
I've got a 70-year-old anti-tank cannon that I need fighting fit in a few days to show a buyer. Another job for the dynamic duo.
Hi, fellas.
Hello there.
That's a big one you got there.
Yeah, I've got another Brucey bonus for you.
Oh no.
Believe it or not, you've got to recommission this.
Oh, no. That's illegal, isn't it?
No. As long as the breech is stored in a safe and held on a firearm certificate
Yeah.
in a separate location to the gun, like they only come together when it's going to be used, it's not a problem.
All right.
The breech is the block at the back of the gun where the shell is loaded into the barrel. Without it, the gun can't fire. Gary has it locked away so it's safe and legal for the boys to work on. Really wants it done by the end of the week, yeah?
All right.
To get her all singing and dancing.
Yeah, we'll do it somehow.
Oh, I'll leave you to it then.
Right,
All right,
OK.
ta-da.
First thing is to work out how it's been deactivated. One way is to drill holes in the barrel.
Another is to put pins across it.
This gun has a big steel plug welded in to block it.
That's well and truly in there, isn't it? Look at that. It's a nice weld, so I was to imagine it probably has bitten a little bit. Nothing we can't fix though.
If the welder's bonded to the gun metal, then taking it out could take a chunk of the barrel with it, which is bad.
So what I do is I do it with a power file. I'll work my way on the weld itself, thin it down, and then we give it a clout from the other side with a rod, and then it should hopefully
the best,
break away.
yeah. Okay.
Can you just bring the gun down so it's level?
Yep.
I need to make sure I cut the weld, not the barrel. A damaged barrel could make the gun dangerous to fire, even with blanks.
I'll just get a hammer and pole.
Okay. No, that's not working. I'm going to have to take a bit more of the weld away.
Yeah.
Right, give it another go. Good, that's got it.
But have we damaged the gun barrel?
Yeah, it's totally clear.
Yeah, it looks all right from this end.
I've made a deal with my client, Gary Hurley, to deliver a working cannon. And that's just what I'm going to do.
So how much does it go for?
If it's a goer, I think it's 3 jacket potatoes and a pie. No,
Yeah.
it's 10 grand. I think.
10 grand, only if it fires.
So fingers crossed, the pack will fire again. First time in many years. A dramatic reminder of what these things were built for.
There you go, Gary. I told you it could work miracles. One pack ready to go.
Lovely, mate.
This is to seal the deal.
Okay, mate.
You wanted a pack that fires, right?
Did indeed, yeah.
You're about to see a pack that fires, right?
Fired it yet?
No, this is a special ceremony.
Oh,
it's
right.
going to be like the inaugural firing, right, of your pack 40.
All right, excellent.
Your wishes are command, all ready to go, right?
Lovely.
Right, come on, chaps, let's have a go. Let's see what happens.
Okay, excellent.
There's a 10 grand bit of pride at stake here.
So you can have a go then, yeah?
Oh, yeah, I'd love to, yeah.
We load a blank shell filled with black powder for the effect of live fire. If there's any weakness in the barrel, this is where we find out.
You ready?
Yep.
Fire!
Yeah.
That's better. Yeah, all about that. Oh, yeah, well done. That works, doesn't it, eh? Listen, I've changed my mind. I don't want to sell it now. All right.
Oh, no, that's mine now,
That's
Bruce.
better now, isn't it, eh?
Oh, mate.
You happy with that, though, there?
That's absolutely brilliant, mate.
See,
You've done
yeah.
a good job. Well done. Thanks very much to all of you.
So you got the 20 grand you owe me?
10 we agreed on,
Oh,
Bruce.
did we? Oh, okay.
Bought for 7 grand, sold for 10. But even more fun than the 3 grand profit was the majestic sound of the Pack 40. And of course, the quiet satisfaction of another happy customer. Firing that Pack 40 has given me an idea. I've got a German 8-ton half-track with signs of damage underneath. I presume it's battle damage, but I don't know what caused it. And the more you know about a vehicle's history, the more valuable it is. Time for some detective work with vehicles expert Hilary Doyle.
This is the vehicle.
See your chassis number here. 16 is the start number.
Yeah.
That means it's manufactured and assembled by Sauer in Vienna.
Okay.
In October, probably late October, 44. By the time they put the Aufbau, the body on, and got it out to the troops, that'll be 6 or 8 weeks later. So that's going to be delivered to the troops in maybe even the beginning of December 44.
Battle of the Bulge.
Battle of the Bulge.
So this truck could have seen action in the Battle of the Bulge. This was Hitler's last campaign to stop the Allied advance across Europe. And it might have worked, but they ran out of petrol for their tanks. Knowing the truck might have been used in the Battle of the Bulge makes it exciting. But what caused the damage?
If you just want to have a look down here, it's just down... Nick, can you go around the other side, just shine a light up?
Yeah.
I just need to know what it was caused by. I think it was some sort of mine.
Right. Well, I can see the patch, and there's damage on the brake drum.
Right.
Yeah, there's a patch
So,
there.
yeah, that makes me think something bounced in off here, like a piece of shrapnel from
Right.
an explosion or something.
Right.
And that's what's done it.
So Hillary thinks it was shrapnel. Phil thinks it was a grenade. I think it was a landmine. So I've set the boys a little challenge.
The boss wants us to find out what kind of explosive might have damaged his 8-ton. If we can dig out the most likely contenders from our stock, we can get working replicas made to test them to see what damage they'd do to a vehicle.
What about this side here? These ones. What are these?
Horrible things, though. The Americans call them bouncing betties, but they're actually called Sprungminen and jumping mines.
Jumping mine.
Germany churned out nearly 2 million of these jumping mines during World War II. Because of the horrific injuries, the Allies feared them more than almost any other Nazi weapon.
How do they work then?
There should be a finger on top, like three-prong thing.
They would be kept in a separate box, would they?
Yeah. Yeah. So what you do, you should bury that into the ground.
Yeah.
It's only that bit sort of sticking out, basically. Someone walks along, treads on that.
Yeah.
That fires it. This would then jump out, fly up to head height, and in the bottom there would be a cord. Yeah. And when it reached to the end of that cord, another charge would then explode this.
Right.
And it's got, like, I don't know, 2, 3, 4, 500 ball bearings in that.
Oh, nice.
And that would explode roughly about head height.
Lovely.
And you can imagine what it used to do. Bouncing betties jump almost a metre before they detonate, too high to cause the damage on the 8-ton chassis. So I reckon another mine from the Battle of the Bulge is more likely the candidate. Telemines, that's what we want. Classic German anti-tank mine. It's actually, tele means a plate. You can see why it's called a plate mine, can't you?
Yeah, yeah.
Another one. Hundreds of thousands of telemines were buried by the Nazis. It's thought there are still thousands hidden all over the continent, and they're dangerous to clear because of the way they were booby-trapped. Pressure plate on the top, and it's got a bit here where you could put the booby trap into.
Right.
But quite luckily, it's got another one at the bottom you could do it for as well.
Oh, right.
So if you found it, if
Yeah.
you tried to lift it, it'd blow up. If you tried to pull it, it'd blow up. Yeah. After the defeat in the Battle of the Bulge, the Germans retreated and may have laid mines behind them as they went. Telemines were buried just below the surface and were detonated by anything weighing more than 91 kilograms. The 8-ton weighs over 100 times that. This mine could be a contender. Any vehicle set for the right pressure went past. I'm sure you can vary the amount of pressure. Yeah, and you could also put 1, 2, 3, and then put a lump of wood across the top of them. So if you went over 1, all 3 would go up. So that's definitely something we could take.
Yeah. Okay then. Let's do it.
Ian and the boys have identified telemines and grenades as the most likely candidates to have damaged my 8-ton. They've organised working replicas and some junkyard cars to test them on. All we need is a crash test dummy. That's where Roos comes in.
You thought we were down here to play with explosives, didn't you? Yeah. But the truth of it is everybody's here to see your new company car. Come on, go and get in, come on. No.
So this junked car is no World War II truck, but it will give you a good idea of what damage a mine can do to the underside of a vehicle.
That's a real World War II reproduction telemine with exactly the same amount of explosives as what was in the originals. All I want to do is I want to see what sort of damage that can do to a vehicle like this. It's going to be a direct simulation.
The telemine is buried by an explosives expert. It's marked with a big white X, so even we can't miss it. So we set the car rolling. The mine is triggered by the weight of the car. X marks the spot, and we beat a hasty retreat.
Here, have a look at this. Look.
Yeah, that's more
minute.
damage than ever expected.
Where's the bonnet gone? What?
Even I was surprised how big that bang was. I don't think even an 8-ton would have survived driving over one of those things.
My God.
Now, listen, mate, I've got to tell you, that'd have done some damage to the 8-ton. You wouldn't want to be in that thing, mate. It's a wreck, you know?
Yeah, and it's too much damage. It's, I mean, it would have bent the whole frame and chassis of the 8-ton if that had gone off underneath it. So it's something less than that.
Time to test the grenade, and also perhaps the lightning reactions of my team.
It could have been a grenade or something like that.
Where are you going to get a grenade from now?
Well, I don't know. I don't know what we can find in Daddy's little pocket here. Run!
The boys always love my hand grenade jokes. It gets them every time. But now it's time for the real thing. Blowing up a card with a grenade.
2, 1.
That was perfect! Perfect, unbelievable.
When the smoke clears, we inspect the damage.
All the bodywork inside is knackered. That has been completely shunted back as well. It's done some damage, I've got to tell you, mate. You can see it's completely
taking
bent.
the floor away.
Yeah, yeah. That would have put a hole in that gearbox, definitely.
Even a grenade would have done too much damage. Hillary was right all along. Shrapnel damage it is, and most likely from the Battle of the Bulge.
Right, Ooch, listen, the problem is, how are you going to get home now? Your car's knackered.
We've been busy clearing out Bruce's stuff, but before he gets back, we've got proper work to do. Bruce bought a German army runaround. It's called a Kubelwagen, which literally means bucket car. This one dates back to 1943. Nice vehicle, but is in bad need of service.
Nothing? Oh, great. I'll get the battery and we'll jump it.
Yeah, OK.
OK?
Yeah.
Oh, well, that doesn't mean anything, though, does it?
No. The Kubelwagen was invented by Ferdinand Porsche. Based on the VW Beetle, it was the German equivalent of the American Jeep. Unlike the Jeep, it's not four-wheel drive, but instead uses a system that transfers all the engine's power to whichever rear wheels most needs traction. So while this thing doesn't look like a rugged off-roader, it certainly performs like one. The traction system is working, but something doesn't feel right.
Hang on.
It's the throttle jammed or something.
Yeah, the throttle's jammed. That's no good at all. We'll have to get it back and sort that out. It's hopeless. I'll let it coast. Yeah.
The throttle is sticking, so when I take my foot off the accelerator, it doesn't slow down.
I think we'll do the accelerator first.
Yeah, all right. Oh, hang on. Hang on.
Hey. Oh, no. Oh. Handbrake's not working either. OK, it's just one thing after another with these things, isn't it?
So we've got two things to look into. First up, the dodgy throttle. The throttle uses a cable and valve to control the airflow into the engine, where it ignites with the fuel. But something is preventing the valve from closing properly.
So, what do you reckon then? Can you see the problem?
The throttle. I can see what's wrong with that. There's a spring on there, pushes the throttle back. That spring looks like it's too short. That's red hot, that is. Kubelwagen uses the Beetle's 25 horsepower air-cooled engine. No liquid cooling meant they didn't freeze up on cold Russian battlefields, and they were less vulnerable to stray bullets because there's no radiator to shoot holes in. The other plus point is that because over 20 million Beetles were made, spare engine parts are easy to come by.
Tell you what we might need later on.
Oh, handbrake push rod.
That's for later. We need to find the right spring to fit the throttle cable. There's loads of springs in here. Oh, that one's too short.
Too fat.
Too big.
One of them two.
It's one of them two, then. Give it a go.
The spring controls the valve which shuts off the air to the engine, so it has to fit perfectly.
Try that one, see if that fits. That's way too big, isn't it?
No, it won't work. That's too
No,
fat.
get rid of that one. Try that one.
Got there. I think it's going to be too small.
Yeah? Something going smoothly for a change. There must be something wrong.
Yeah.
See when you're ready.
Can you try that?
Yeah.
Okay, have you got full throttle?
There.
Oh, yeah, right. OK, that's good.
The next problem is the handbrake. The mechanism that keeps it in the lock position is broken. We're going to see if this one from a VW Beetle will do the job. We need to insert this rod into the handbrake lever so it hooks onto the plate that locks the brake in place. Take the spring off. What you've got to do is get that down the tube and hooked onto this lever. The trouble is you're doing it all blind up inside that tube. This could go on really easily or be an absolute nightmare. Right, done it.
Good, because I was going to step in and carry on.
You can step wherever you like. You're not doing this, I'm doing it.
Right. That's why we love the Kubel. It may be 70 years old, but it can still be fixed with more modern VW Beetle parts.
Come, what's to be surprised? Playing around with me Kubel?
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
There you go.
Try that.
Yeah, try starting that up.
Whoa, it runs.
Yeah.
Well, I'll be. Does it drive all right?
Yeah, it's fine. Give it a try.
Give it a try. Go on.
I can't remember the last time I took a Kubelwagen out for a spin. I bought this over 10 years ago, and if everything is in working order, now might be the time to sell it on.
Do the brakes work?
Yeah.
Yeah, they're all right.
Sure.
Yeah, yeah.
It's the middle pedal.
Fantastic. I've got to tell you, that sounds lovely.
It's good,
Listen, these things running and in this sort of nick, they're worth upwards of 40 grand, I've got to tell you. Yeah, definitely.
It's good.
So to actually have this running has made my day. My day's gone from bad to good to very good now.
We've got to clear this. It's all got to go.
Yeah. Oh, great. Cleaning rotor. We hate cleaning and we hate rotors.
So it doesn't take long before we get distracted.
It's a bike.
What make is it? Does it say?
Salamander. Made in Germany, that is.
German bikes are quite sought after.
Is this a wartime one?
It looks like something Bruce has picked up on his travels and forgotten about. Hang on, there's some bike wheels over here. Now, oh, I'm stuck.
It's got air in the tyres.
Oh, it might be German air. So what do you reckon? Put it together?
Yeah, why not?
We've been distracted from our cleaning chores by this old German bike.
Do you think these things are used during the war then?
I mean, whether this one was or not, I don't know. I imagine it would be. I mean, the German army used to use infantry with push bikes all the time. When you think of frontline military vehicles, you think of tanks, armoured carriers, not bikes. But they were a crucial part of the Nazi war machine, and over 1 million a year were produced for the German military during World War II.
Straight. Ah, look, it's not German, it says Triumph on there.
Triumph's actually a German company.
Is it?
Yeah, originally. So this saddle is as German as Lederhosen. During the war, the company split up. Triumph Germany, Triumph Britain. That's an original seat, yeah. So what we got there?
Well, that sort of shape, same as the forks. Maybe they go down there.
Aha! I know what these are for. They're designed to carry weapons. In fact, one weapon in particular. Panzerfaust. They're for taking out tanks and that sort of thing.
Oh, well, you put them on your bike and then ride into a tank or something?
No. Even the children, women were instructed on how to use them. It sounds odd, but in Germany, women and children would ride around on bikes, looking all innocent, then get off and fire anti-tank missiles around the place. There's even a simple guide on how to use them on the warhead. You've got an aiming system on it. You just pop that up like that.
You sit it under your arm like that, and you fire it like that. We've done good here. Cleared a bit of space and bolted together a rare wartime bike. Sue's going to be chuffed to bits.
Oh, no, guys, I thought this was all going to be done.
Yeah, but we found this really amazing bike.
Well, I'm not interested in what you found. This has all got to go. Come and give us a hand, come on.
Rumbled. We better clear away this stuff before Sue works out how to use a Panzerfaust.
Here it is.
I'll take this off of here.
Lars, you know where we're coming from and we'll give you a shout and then hopefully we can sort out a deal from there.
I need to have a quiet word with the boys. This thing looks like a total wreck.
I don't know if we've done the right thing here.
That's great.
Mate, it's got no real, it looks worse than the one that we looked at before.
The wheel's there. Look.
Yeah, where's the mud flap? I'm going to mug myself right off if I can't find one for it. We just want to know and make sure that the parts are right, because you know you don't like no moody gear and it's all got to be authentic, but it looks like art is missing.
No, this, I mean, it's obviously had work. I don't know what Hoos was expecting. I know it's not perfect, but if it was, we wouldn't be able to afford it.
Do you reckon it'll start?
It might do. Push that in.
Well, that ticks one of the boxes, doesn't it?
That's not too bad.
Yeah?
Steering wants a bit looking at.
Lots of parts on it aren't authentic, but we can replace those. What really matters is whether the chassis is earlier than 1945. Some were made post-war, and they sell for a lot less.
Got 1944 on this plate here, but the only real way to do it is to scrape the paint off of here and find out what's stamped on the side of the chassis. The trick is to see if the serial number on the plate matches the one etched onto the chassis.
We need to reveal that. That will give us an idea, that we can tell the year of it.
Lars has said it's OK to scratch the paint and have a look. The serial number is usually stamped on the front left side of the body, but strangely it's not there.
So what we say?
It's made in China.
I can't find the number here, so I look on the other side.
Hang on.
Right,
Yeah. Maybe it's somewhere else, but...
hang on, mate.
Don't mug me off.
No, I've got to find the number.
Yeah?
Yeah. Here we are. It's 410305.
That tallies with this plate here. That makes this a genuine 1944 Kettenkrad chassis. But to win his bet, Hoos needs to get this for under 45 grand.
Now we can talk business for definite.
Right, well, must be looking at about 45.
If it was all up and working the old shebang, I would say yeah, but there's a lot of work, a lot of labour in it. Look,
Yeah,
you can see it in his face. I was thinking more of 35 to tell the truth.
Hell of a drop.
I reckon the most that I can go, truthfully, and that's going to be the bottom line, is about 37. Ball's in your court. I'm serious now.
Talk it up a bit more. Too much of a drop.
I don't know what to say. We've come all the way here. 38 the most, that is it now. Seriously. And that's most really going to come out of my pocket, that grand, you know, but if you're willing to do that, I'd say 38 and that's it. Bottom line, I can't do it no cheaper than that. And I might as well take my trousers off as well. Seriously.
Don't do that.
Yeah, don't go to that extent.
But would you, yeah?
You got yourself a crad for 38.
Happy days, that's been a good journey. Get in there, my son. 38 grand, 7 grand cheaper than the one in France, genuine wartime chassis, get the twins to work their magic, boom. Well, that ticks one of the boxes, doesn't it?
That's not too bad.
Yeah?
Restoring Hoos's Kettenkrad properly will take time.
Yeah, but we can knock it into shape a bit before we show Bruce. Yeah.
We shouldn't need the front wheel on it, should we?
No, these will actually drive without a front wheel. It just does give you a little bit of steering on the front wheel, but for this test, I think we'll be OK with it.
And away you go. It might seem odd, but you don't actually need the front wheel to steer a Kettenkrad. That's because the tracks work like a tank.
Turning the handlebars slows down the tracks on one or other side, making the thing change direction. That's a theory anyway. But like a dodgy shopping trolley, Hoos's Kettenkrad doesn't want to turn left.
Not left at all. So that ain't working at all then, is it? When you look inside, you see that turning the handlebars pulls one or other of 2 levers, which operate the brakes on each set of tracks.
There's definitely nothing on left-hand turning.
Yeah.
What's happening is when I go left, there's so much free play in it that it's not actually
not doing it,
locking the brakes, so
No.
it just keeps going straight on.
Oh, right, OK. There's a rod leading to the brakes, and that's where the problem is.
You see, there's loads of slack there.
Oh, yeah, crikey.
Compared with that side.
Yeah. Can you just wind that up a bit? Give it a try.
Give it a whirl.
done it.
Yeah. That's a lot better.
It's up and running, but it still looks a mess.
We've renovated Kettenkrads before, so we have a few parts already. We're fixing the front wheel. Add in a headlight, a dashboard and a rear seat.
But best thing of all, I've finally discovered why the serial number is on the wrong side. I'll tell you what, this is getting better and better. It's all down to the number. It starts with 41, and that means it was from the Stower factory.
Stower?
Only 10% were made at the Stower factory.
A cat from the Stower factory is incredibly rare, and that bumps up the price. What do you think it's worth then?
That's amazing. Look at that. Looks like Christmas has come early for Hoos.
Well, surprise, surprise.
Did I tell you or not I was going to get you one?
Right, listen, before I say anything, sounds lovely, right? Looks nice. How much?
It was a 38.
38?
Yeah, but it's a post-war engine.
Right, post-war engine.
Yeah.
But we got a bit of a twist to it. The chassis number's on this side.
So is it a wartime chassis?
It's a Stover, about 10% the motor total production.
Right. Ah, it's definitely a Stover.
Definitely.
Right, Stover. Even if we spend another 20 grand in it, right, that's up to 60 grand, we can knock this out for 100 grand.
Who's bought this for 38 grand? Because it's a Stower, it's worth at least 100, maybe more. Once it's fixed up, we could be looking at 50, 60 grand profit.
You might get a Christmas bonus. Might, I said. Might, OK. So is that I proved you wrong? Or?
Well, no, it's just to show that we ain't got to take the first thing that we see all the time. We can look for it.
On the phone, I fancy a bit of Barbados coming on here. Well done. Good. You've made my day. You haven't actually put your foot in it once. You've done very, very well. So long, farewell. Can't believe it. I'm just stunned. That is all the armour for a tank destroyer. I can't believe our luck to be able to get something here that we can completely rebuild. We've got the body and a lot of the parts to start restoring a complete original World War II Jag Panther.
The SDKZF 173 Jagdpanther was a massive German World War II tank destroyer. They really were huge, weighing 46 tonnes with a giant 88mm gun. Just over 400 Jagdpanthers were made, of which very few still exist.
It's been my lifelong dream to build something this big. These things done up are worth millions.
Yeah, but it looks to me as if they're all brand new parts.
That's the beauty of it. They are brand new original parts. The story of this is that the tank factory in Berlin where the Jagdpanthers were made was overrun by the Russians at the end of the war. And after the Berlin Wall came down, they came across a massive underground oil pit, drained it out, and all these original new Jagdpanther parts were at the bottom. Right? It's like a giant airfix kit that you just got to put together.
To be fair, Bruce, an airfix kit's one thing. You can do that in a weekend. This is going to take a bit more than a weekend.
I know, and we're going to need a lot of money. But that's why I've got a plan to kill two birds with one stone. Come on, chop, chop, all in a day's work. Promise me this will start on the nose. There's a bag of donuts in the car if it does.
To pay for the Jagdpanther build, I need to raise some money. Luckily, I have a buyer sniffing around for half-tracks, of which I have a few in various states of repair. Selling him two could bring in 300 grand. When you need to travel off-road, you want to do it in a half-track. which, as the name suggests, has wheels at the front and tracks at the back. The M3 is American. Over 40,000 were built in World War II. Many, like mine, in Ohio, by the White's Motor Company. They could handle steep slopes, sandy beaches and muddy fields. Used as troop carriers, mobile anti-tank guns and a host of other battlefield applications, the M3's also eye-catching, which is why they're now in demand.
Right, come on, a tenor says it starts straight away. Let's imagine the Germans are coming. Right, go for it. Do we have lift off? There ain't even a spark there, is there? No spark means no donuts.
An authentic White's M3 half-track like this can fetch as much as 25,000 quid, but only if it's in decent nick.
Let's just hot wire it then.
Yeah, there's a bit of wire. Give that a go.
Hot wiring involves bypassing the ignition system by connecting the battery directly to the starter motor. It doesn't work on modern cars that have computer-controlled engines, and if you don't know how to do it, don't try.
Oh, nearly started.
Well, smoke coming out the ignition switch, that's probably not good.
Nearly.
Finally, we've done it.
The M3's tracks and wheels are caked with mud, but they're in good nick, which is good news because they're a nightmare to repair.
The bad news is the thing is crawling at a snail's pace.
There's a 6.3 litre engine in there that doesn't sound too happy.
I'm also going to try and sell a German 251 half-track, which was with an SS Panzer division, which surrendered in Austria in 1945. They could be used as troop carriers or missile launchers or 100 other different things, and often acted as support vehicles for tank regiments. The German half-tracks were less powerful than the American M3s, but they were lighter, so had a longer range. Because the Germans took such a pounding, not many 251s survive. So they're much rarer than American half-tracks, and hence about 10 times more valuable. The Germans had some very clever engineers, too clever sometimes. They loved adding lots of design features, but of course the more bits and bobs you put in, the more stuff there is to go wrong.
That way. Is that it?
What's happening?
You sure?
Nothing there. Why aren't we done here?
It's not turning.
What do you mean it's not turning?
A noise coming from in here.
Is there?
Have a look at the inspection cover. If we've got a problem, I need to know now. Whoa.
There's a lot of vibration coming out of that diff.
Is there? Oh no.
Yeah. When a 251 turns, a set of gears called a diff or a differential, which connect to the drive shaft, control the individual speed of each wheel. If the diff is shot, the 251 won't be able to go round corners. The only way to find out is to open it up and take a look inside. It's bad. The differential's gears are chewed beyond repair. Have a look at this.
Yeah.
I'm
You've
guessing
broken it.
somebody's had a go at it and they've not put the stuff back in the right position.
Oh no.
So because it's all out of alignment, it's smashed it to pieces.
Crikey.
Oh, no.
Make going around corners a bit difficult.
That's really slaughtered that, isn't it?
This is a real headache. Each part in a 251 differential was individually precision engineered to work as a set. Building another from scratch would take months, so I need to find a replacement.
Michelle, it's Bruce.
I'm on the dog and bone to a contact in Eastern France.
The differential on our 251 is kaput. Yeah, knackered, finished.
My French contact has got a 251 diff, so to make sure the half-track deal happens quickly, Freddie and me are heading to France toot sweet.
While Bruce is away buying a replacement part for his German 251, we're working on the White's American M3. The other vehicle in his 300 grand half-track deal.
That's no good. That's no good at all. I think it's only running on about 3 cylinders out of the 6.
Yeah.
Sounds terrible.
Listening to an engine tells you a lot about it.
And this one sounds as though half of its cylinders aren't firing.
Cylinders are like arteries. They contain the pistons which deliver the power to an engine's heart. If only 3 out of 6 are firing, the M3 is massively underpowered.
Maybe there's a crack in the distributor cap or something like that, maybe.
The distributor sends an electric charge to the spark plugs, which in turn fire the cylinders and pistons. Any fault in the cap cover, and over time dirt and even worse, moisture, seep in and gum up the works. Luckily, we've got an extensive collection of World War II vehicle parts.
We got that spare engine, we could take the bits off of that.
Yeah.
The strength of a lot of American World War II military engineering is its simplicity. Vehicles could be fixed by soldiers who weren't mechanics.
So fitting a new distributor cap, taken from another engine, should be an easy job.
Oh, this is fantastic. It's like a new one.
I'm back from France to sell my German 251 and American M3 World War II half-tracks and make a wad of cash towards turning a stack of original parts into a Jad Panther tank destroyer. The deal is worth 300k, but I'm worried because neither half-track is battle ready yet.
Okay.
To fit the new distributor cap, we have to remove the old one and its spark plug leads. You got spanners.
Yeah, what do you need?
What's that?
That's a 1/2 inch.
I've got some proper spanners in my toolbox. Can't get a stupid great thing in there.
Right. Hang on a minute. Right. 1/2 inch spanner.
Don't fit. What else you got?
Oh, goodness sake. 9/16.
Just bring the whole toolbox. See what I have to put up with. Tip from the top. You can't use the same tools to fix German and American vehicles. The German parts are metric and the American imperial.
Right.
That fits.
Does it? Oh, good. I ain't running back down there again. There's definitely a crack there.
Yeah.
I don't think it's going to do any harm to change it.
Right.
The cap does have a hairline crack, which might be reducing power to the spark plugs. Hopefully, the new distributor cap will get the M3 firing.
Bursts into life.
Yeah. I hope so.
Racing version.
You're racing one, yeah?
That's going to be so fast. We're certainly faster than running on about 3 cylinders, isn't it?
Yeah. Good. Oh, well, that's cured that.
The boys have the M3 running well, but because working examples of 251s are so much rarer, the German half-track is far more valuable, so I need that up and running too.
It's the moment of truth. In France, Bruce took Michel's word that this 251 differential is in good nick.
I guarantee.
There's only one way to find out, and that's to open it up.
Ready? 3, 2, 1. Right then.
If the diff's not in working order, it's 1,500 quid wasted on the part and a possible £250,000 deal down the pan. My son Lewis is lending me a hand.
First time this has been open in 70 years. Oh, look at that.
I've got it.
Well, I think we're in luck. There don't seem to be any knackered teeth on there. Overall, for something that's over 70 years old, that's in pretty good condition, that.
That's a relief. Just a quick pre-fit shot blast for the diff casing, and the 251 is good to go.
The repairs have gone well, but before I show the half-tracks to the buyer, I want to know that the boys have got them in tip-top condition, so I need to put both vehicles through their paces.
we'll do a direct comparison of the two. Not only driving, but possibly firing. How's that float your boat?
Yeah, get the gun fired.
To make sure they're in full working order, the challenge will be a test of cross-country speed and agility, exactly what half-tracks were invented for.
Right, start engines. See me? See me? 3, 2, 1, go! Where are they?
Hey, right next to us. Come on, keep going. Right, we're winning. Hey, come on, baby.
Approaching the hay bales, the German 251 takes an early lead, but the American M3 seems a bit more agile.
They're overtaking, come on. Every time I turn, it brake. Come on, just keep going.
There's nothing wrong with the 251, but it's another example of German World War II over-engineering. Turning automatically activates the brakes on one side, which in theory helps it take corners.
The American half-track is simpler to handle and has a lot more raw power.
Oh no, they're ahead of us now. Ready? Go, go, go!
Go, go, go!
Come on, they're away!
Go!
I made up some time at the jerry cans, but I don't know if I got enough poke to catch the Dukes of Hazzard.
Even in a straight line dash, there's no contest. The American M3 packs over 140 horsepower and the German 251 just 100.
Ah, come on! Just got no guts in it! Come on! Ah! Yay! Lost that by a mile. I'll give them that one.
Yes!
Congratulations to the White's Motor Company, which sadly no longer exists, having been bought by Volvo. Anyway, both half-tracks are ready for sale. The German 251 will go for a lot more money than the American Whites, perhaps 10 times as much. But that's a reflection on rarity rather than quality, and selling them both will make me enough money to start building my Jad Panther.
See, you think it's Santa Claus who's been here, didn't you? I told you I would deliver what you wanted.
I own one of the only working German Jad Panzer tank destroyers left in the world. Its nickname is Hetzer. But the world is about to get another one, as the twins have almost finished on my second Hetzer restoration. The last piece of the puzzle was finding a gun for it.
This is an original L39 gun. It's not an L40 gun, it's a 39.
So it's a wartime gun.
A wartime Hetzer barrel.
A tank destroyer is different from a normal tank. It had one job, and the clue's in the title. To destroy other tanks, you need a big old gun with a big old gun barrel. This one is a 75mm PAC 39 anti-tank gun. It could knock out other tanks up to 1 kilometre away.
What, do you have to dig it up?
Yeah, it looks like it's been concreted in.
Well, it probably has, but you know, you don't go down your local supermarket and pick one of these off your shelf. All these bits as well, I mean, I think I've done really well. Please, let's just get it done.
Well, we'll do our best with it.
We cannot cut back in any way on missing the deadline.
A deadline so important, my international reputation is at stake. An Australian museum has offered me a huge bundle of dough for this Jad Panther, but they won't pay unless the twins fill this quite noticeable gun-shaped hole.
Now, I'd like to see something coming out the front of this hole, all shiny and painted, with all the breech working and everything. Any problems?
Well,
none, that's what I like to hear.
There's a large tank-shaped hole reserved on a cargo ship sailing for Oz imminently. If this tank isn't spick and span and on that boat, both my reputation and my bank balance will be in tatters.
The
various parts of the barrel have been rusted together for more than 70 years. To separate them will take a whole lot of heat.
That's hot enough yet.
I'll do a bit on this side.
Yeah.
It's the same principle as getting a lid off a jar using hot water. Heating metal expands it, cooling it contracts it, and if you do both repeatedly, it breaks the different parts loose.
Fry your eggs on that one.
Yeah. What's it like?
Yeah, that's all right.
Yeah? Okay.
A moment of truth.
Well, that's a surprise. It's going to be quite easy now.
There's a big old thread in there.
Look at that.
Freeing the breech block, the part that opens and closes when the shell is loaded, will take brute force.
Did it move? Wasn't that bad at all?
I'll take it all back, Bruce.
Yeah. That's stage one sorted, but we still have to get it blasted, painted, reassembled and fitted to hit Bruce's shipping deadline.
I must get myself a bigger brush.
Slowly but surely, the Jagdpanzer gun is coming together. Even the breech looks brand new.
It's amazing how that nearly everything the Germans had was all painted these three colours. Yeah.
All done at the factory with a brush.
Yeah.
The three official colours were dark yellow, olive green and reddy brown. But as the war progressed, paint, like everything else, became scarce. In the factories, they were forced to thin it to make it go further. And this had an obvious knock-on effect to the tank's colour configuration.
We're painting the Jagdpanzer in a late war pattern, which didn't even get a name. When's this crane coming tomorrow?
I think he said about 11. It's going to be a bit of a game getting it in because it's such a heavy thing. If it just touches anywhere, it will trash it completely. Dangling 3 tons of gun above a Jagdpanzer is dangerous for the tank and, if we're not very careful, for Bruce's bank balance.
That's a big crane.
It is.
What does it lift? 16 tonnes?
16 tonnes, yeah. Well, this is the important bit. I mean, once that gun's in there, we're good for Australia, aren't we, really?
Time to lift 3 tons of restored gun barrel where it hasn't sat for more than 70 years on the body of a Jagdpanzer tank destroyer.
But you're going to have to come right up and down.
You reckon, yeah?
Yeah.
It's squeaky gun time. When the crane lets the weight go, 3 tons of gun could crush a Jagdpanzer worth £500,000.
Yeah, you're good. It's going down crooked, but it'll sort itself out when it gets down.
All right, straight down then.
All right. Keep going.
That's it, you're there. That's it.
It's not it. There's a gap here, Phil.
That's down.
No, it isn't.
Is it touching at the top?
No, it isn't. That's it.
Down. She's in.
Is it in? Is it in, Phil?
She's there. That's filled up a big hole, isn't it?
It has, isn't it?
Bruce will be happy with that, won't he?
I'm happy with it.
Yeah, that's good.
That's the main thing.
I think we're due for a cup of tea, don't you?
At least.
I'm back from Prague and I'm blown away by Nick and Phil's work. Before one of them leaves for Oz, I'm showing both my Jagdpanzer 38Ts to a war history journalist to document that Bruce Crompton once owned 2 of the best World War II Hetzers on the planet. This is the first and last time they'll be together, unless mine ends up in Australia as well, which is not going to happen. Because I've already decreed that's my coffin.
Oh, right.
This particular one has got quite a violent history. So actually you can actually see where the round went in the side.
Oh, yeah,
An anti-tank round went through there.
Yeah.
This one, gun all works, elevates, traverses, absolutely everything works. What's interesting over here as well, again, because of the vulnerable areas of these, anti-tank gunners would
fire at where the drive was.
Yeah.
So they put these are deception blocks, so that people would fire at this point or that point,
rather than
thinking that, and they're actually hitting solid armour plate, you know? This is one special vehicle, and the next time I see it, we'll both be on the other side of the world, where Australia will be getting its first ever Hetzer, courtesy of yours truly. 6 weeks ago, my Jagdpanzer tank destroyer left Blighty on a boat bound for North Australia's busy port of Cairns. A museum has agreed to buy it for a wedge of dough. It's a big deal because it's the first one of its kind in Oz. So I've come down under to make sure the wheels don't come off. Well, this is Cairns. This looks nice, doesn't it? I mean, brilliant. I'd always wanted to come down to Australia for years and years. It reminds me of Southend seafront.
With sun.
Yeah, with sun, yeah. In World War II, the docks at Cairns were strategically important for launching Allied attacks on the Japanese, and as a result, the town became an enemy target. But it's not history I'm concerned about right now. The boat carrying my blessed Jagdpanzer has been and gone. So the twins are en route to collect it from the port and deliver the precious cargo to the curator.
Not a very big place, but there's a lot of little bits of it, isn't there? No, this is not it. It's definitely not it.
Lovely. All right, lovely. Yeah, I'm pleased with that. Really, really pleased with that. A good deal is when both parties are happy. And I seem to have left Tim with a smile on his face. That was a great bit of local picking, but I'm starting to get worried. I haven't heard a peep out of the twins in hours. Hello?
Right, Bruce?
Have you found the tank yet?
Not yet, no. I mean, we've been looking everywhere.
Listen, he's got a brass band and everything with a big arrival of this thing. I'm going to look a right muppet if I turn up there and there's no tank.
I appreciate that, but...
It's got to be there somewhere. A tank don't disappear.
Any news, I'll let you know.
All right, bye.
OK. That went well.
I thought it might.
After lots of ringing around and driving around, we think we've tracked down the tank. Turns out it had gone into a kind of giant lost property office. Luckily, no one else has lost a 16-ton Jagdpanzer recently. Aha! There it is. Just sitting there. OK, Bruce is going to be a happy bunny. Hello, Bruce?
Hello?
Yeah, we found it.
Oh, thank Right, listen, one here, I don't care which one of you it is, right? Tie yourself to it.
Yeah, yeah.
Do not let it out of your sight, right?
Yeah, no, Nick's checking it out now. It looks fine.
Right, I'm coming down there now. Do not take your eyes off that tank. We're cutting it fine. And Bruce Crompton never, hardly ever, misses a deadline. And I'm determined to finish the job off in style. Oi! Cavalry's here!
Where you mean?
Find the truck! That thing's so small compared with this truck, it's untrue.
Is that oversized lorry or oversized Bruce?
This is how to arrive in style, because I was starting a little bit. I thought we'd lost it. Right, did it start up all right?
Yeah, it's all right.
Yes, no issues, no drama, nothing, no?
No.
Right, OK, because they can't wait. So we're going to load up and go straight there, all right? OK. I've got to tell you, though, there's one little thing here. It's that nice, I don't want to let it go.
Bit late now, isn't it?
I'm like a proud father seeing his kid off on their first day at school. I'm so chuffed we've managed to pull this off. I'm going to have to leave. I'm going to cry in a minute.
Drive safely. See you at the museum.
Get a kangaroo and see me up there.
There you go, then.
Find a taxi.
Yeah.
I think the twins have done a grand job. Fixing up, then finding the Jagdpanzer. But I hope Rob is equally impressed, or we're about to have a rather costly, awkward silence.
Did you hand paint the camo?
Yeah.
Good job.
That's the way it would have been done in a factory.
Yeah, yeah.
You're just going to untackle it all now, yeah? Rob.
Hiya, Bruce.
Pleased to see ya.
Yeah.
Listen, I hope, you know, they've kept you entertained.
They
But
have.
what do you think?
Mate, it looks fantastic.
Let's just hope it starts now. Would I be right in saying that there has never been a Panzer 38T anywhere in the Southern Hemisphere?
I believe that to be correct, Bruce, yes. We're delighted to have it, Bruce, and thank the boys. I know they put a lot of heart and soul into it, and no, it looks fantastic, and we look forward to exhibiting it forever.
I can breathe easy. Mission accomplished. It breaks my heart to say goodbye to the tank, but these guys are clearly passionate about their history and delighted to have such a rare piece in their museum. Makes it all worthwhile. Well, ladies and gentlemen, I'd like to say a couple of words. I had to say that I thought mine was the best. I've now had to retract that. Rob owns the best Hetzer anywhere in the world. It's been a real pleasure to take part in the restoration of this and to finally see it to come somewhere where, you know, people really appreciate what they're trying to build here.
Three cheers for Rob! The back row! The back row! The back row!
We had the best tanks. Yeah, Phil, Nick, Freddie, come and have a look at these little gems that have turned up. Freddie, you must be able to see what that is.
Turn it up the other way, it looks like a British drop container.
Exactly right. It's a British drop container. And this is a German Fallschirmjäger drop container in good condition. When paratroopers jumped out of planes, these drop canisters were pushed out after them. In effect, it's their luggage, except they weren't packed with sun cream and holiday novels. I picked up these because there's a client of mine willing to pay dearly for full, authentic paratrooper kits. Not just the canisters, parachutes, arms, equipment, the whole works. German, British and American. I want to repack it with exactly the right contents that it would have had for the model. You know, by the time you've spruced this up, opened it, put all the gear in and it looks right, that'll be a lovely item that I've got a guy already that will take. The Fallschirmjäger container can be spruced up and repacked, but the British one is too historically significant to be restored. This one, Freddie, is for you. It's come from the Battle of Arnhem. So this is a bit of British airborne history. We need to get it coated with some sort of rust preserver or whatever, but it's got to retain its originality as something that's been sat on a drop zone for 70 years, you know. See if you can work your magic.
Different drop containers contain different things, from guns and grenades to radios and blankets. For the German one to be packed authentically, we need to do some detective work.
It's got the serial number and he's got this, the manufacturer's code, because they used codes during the war.
The serial number's a good start, but we need somebody who knows what it means. And I know just the fella, a Dutch bloke called Mark Van Tiel. Hello, Mark, how you doing?
Fine, how you doing? I did some research on the FL numbers.
Right, OK, and what was in that one?
Yours had ammunition, there was also a radio inside, and then all protected by those cushions made of horsehair.
Horsehair?
Yes.
If you're going to drop a radio out of a plane, I suppose you need some sort of padding. And in this case, horsehair. Does it matter what colour the horse is or not? Sue's horse is black and white and it's going to be bald shortly. My client's prepared to pay handsomely, but only if everything is 100% authentic, down to the smallest detail. Now that's the challenge. I'm after any sort of good airborne equipment. You got anything you can help me with?
I might have for you something special. A complete German paratrooper uniform.
What, original, all like 100% pucker?
It's perfect, Bruce. Really, like mint condition.
Put a Brucey sticker on that and I'll make arrangements to get out there ASAP.
No problem at all.
All right, mate. Look after yourself, Mark.
Thank you. Have a nice day, Bruce.
Well, we've had a touch there, mate. Yeah, listen,
Brilliant.
it's right up my street. Yeah. Let's go and get sorted out with this container, right? I'll go and get these clippers, but we've got to do this on the quiet, right?
Yeah, right.
You can shave the horse's backside,
Oh, thank
not
you
me.
very much.
great. We've never restored a drop container before, but it's always fun to work on a new bit of military kit. If you sort those wheels out,
yep,
I'll get the oil can and go round everything that moves. There's a problem with this handle.
I think this hole is actually too small. I'll file it out.
Yeah, that sounds like a good idea. These canisters were dropped with the wheels and the handle tucked away inside. Once the troopers had landed, it meant they could cart the canister to a safe place. Bruce wants this kept with its original paint and functioning just as it would have 70 years ago. Done. Now all we've got to do is find out what would have gone in it. Well, according to Bruce, the ammo boxes, the radio and all the stuff for the drop container are in here somewhere. To make the Fallschirmjäger drop container complete, it needs to be packed with all sorts of stuff.
Luckily, we have all sorts of stuff in the storeroom. Are you sure they're in here?
Apparently.
Well, do we want a radio?
A radio and ammo boxes. Stuff down here I didn't even know we still had. Well, that one feels heavy. It's probably full of money. We have to fill the container with historically authentic kit, of which we have quite a bit, arranged carefully in large heaps.
You all right back there?
Yeah, I think I've just found Narnia. We'll see what we've got out here and how much goes in, and then if we need more, we'll have to come back. Mark in Holland was able to tell us what went in the Fallschirmjäger container, but how it went in is anyone's guess. Put the radio in about the middle.
Yeah?
Yeah. Drop that in. These drop containers had a maximum load capacity of 118 kilos, but they generally only filled them to about 90 to avoid heavy landings.
The wheels can go in.
A normal platoon needed around 14, and they were colour-coded so they'd know what was in each one.
Push.
There we go. That's why you don't do your own packing, isn't it?
Yeah.
This British drop container is known as a Klee, and this one was dropped in the famous Battle of Arnhem. It's such an important historical artefact. Bruce wants it preserved rather than restored.
But I think if we can get the off first.
Yeah, give it a bit of a rub.
Yeah, and then we get some like rust converter on.
Mm-hmm.
See how it goes.
Okay, have you got a wire brush there?
Yeah.
Most military relics are metal and have often been left in dusty barns and garages for decades, exposed to the moist air, which makes the iron oxidise and rust. To sort it, the first thing you need is elbow grease. I just hope there's something left at the end of all this.
No, it's the right way up. It makes a bit more sense. You got obviously some straps for parachutes.
Yeah.
Some others inside there. You got the handle for opening.
It still moves as well, yeah.
We'll have to see what this magic lotion does.
Yeah.
From what I understand, it turns iron oxide into iron phosphate. That stops it decaying any further.
Rusting is a chemical process, and you need chemicals to stop it. Turning iron oxide into phosphate strengthens the metal and makes the colour darker and richer.
Now it's just the old tube. Right, it's got some historical value, but 70 years ago at Arnhem, that metal container could be the difference between life and death.
Yeah.
I'm back home for America and champing at the bit to see how Phil, Nick and Freddie have got on. Well, howdy there, boys. I'm back and I'm all hamburgered out, but I'm desperate to see how the drop containers come out. All done?
Yeah, it's all done. It's all around there.
I'm excited. I'm very excited. Can we go and show me treasure?
Right.
I've even brought nice weather back for you, look. Oh, did you do what I asked for the drop? Have you kitted it out with all the stuff?
It's all in there.
Let's have a look. So it's kitted out as it would have been in 1944-45, yeah? Yep. I've got a buyer for that, the parachute from America, the container, and the uniform from Holland. So the whole lot's going to one bloke. Ah, magic. Listen, let me tell you, that is exactly what the client wants. He is going to be thrilled, absolutely thrilled. The drop container, did you do anything to that, the British one?
Yeah, we're giving it a special coating on that now, so the rust won't get any worse. That'll stay like it is now.
That's all I want to do. My client's kit took a bit of tracking down, but it's more than paid off. Freddie and the twins have done a cracking job, and now my World War II paratrooper ensemble is worth a good deal more than the sum of its parts. Even including my travel expenses, I'm looking at a very satisfactory profit. But well done, very well done. While Sue's doing a bit of detective work, I've asked the twins to dig out every bit of World War I stock to see what we've actually got. You got all the First World War stuff out, yeah?
Yeah. So what's this all about then?
This is the 100th anniversary of the Battle of the Somme, right? Yeah. And I keep getting loads of phone calls and emails, people asking if we got First World War stuff. Yeah. So I need to know what we've got at the moment.
Yeah, I mean, this is all we've got, these few bits here.
That is a 17-centimetre trench mortar. Right. That came back as a trophy from the Somme. These are all mustard gas shells that go with it. You've got the Levins mortar out.
Yeah.
The British Levins mortar and the German Minenwerfer mortar were used to fire deadly gas canisters. 190,000 tonnes of poisonous gas was used in World War I, killing 90,000 men. Totally horrific.
Pass up one of them helmets. See, these are First World War German helmets.
A lot different, isn't it?
Put it on, Nick, I'll show you.
Oh, that fits. Yeah,
very dapper.
The Germans started the war with spiked Prussian helmets, but soldiers hated them. The spikes gave away their positions in the trenches. They started removing the spikes until the helmets were replaced with the distinctive coal scuttle design, which was still used in World War II.
Basically, you can fit an armoured face shield on those as well.
Yeah, you wouldn't need to, though, just cut holes in it, couldn't you?
You could use that on a Saturday night.
Yeah.
Have you got any smaller soldiers?
Yeah, yeah. Safety on me. I can't remember, what was that?
It's a trench pump.
Is it working?
No, no, it doesn't work.
We ain't got a lot at all, have we? Listen, see if you can get that working, because we ain't got enough. I've got to start building up some serious stock here.
100 years ago, that pump was used to get water out of soggy frontline trenches. If the boys can get it pumping again, it could be worth 1,500 quid.
While Bruce and Freddie are off in France looking for more World War I kit, we need to get this bronze trench pump working. Do you want to try the handle? It's got the old War Department arrows on it.
Right, let's give this a try first.
Okay. Trenches were dug into clay soil, filled with rainwater, and stayed like that for days and weeks on end. In the cold, wet trenches, soldiers would go down with bronchitis, pneumonia and malaria from the mosquitoes that hang around in the stagnant water. Countless thousands of soldiers got trench foot from standing in water where your feet literally rot. A terrible disease that often ended with your feet being amputated or gangrene that could kill you.
Trench pumps like these could literally make the difference between life and death. Right, you should feel air sucking and coming out on the other side.
Yeah, sort of drawing from
one or the other.
Yeah. No, I'm not feeling anything at all.
It's making that strange noise as well.
Yeah.
Sounds like there's a valve leaking.
Not closing.
Yeah.
This comes from the golden age of precision British engineering, and the metalwork is amazing.
But not all the parts are metal.
Oh, it's pretty clean.
Thick old gasket on it, isn't it?
All leather gaskets as well, aren't they?
Yeah. Comes out. There's a valve there.
You can see that leather's gone completely, isn't it? Right, so those valves would be to stop the flow from as it goes from one side to the other, I suppose, to make
as the piston goes that way, it opens and draws the water in, and then when you push the lever the other way, it goes this way, and the valve closes.
Yeah, to force the water out the other way.
Yeah. See how stiff that is?
Ooh,
it's cracked.
It's cracked, look, yeah.
The valves are beautiful, and being bronze, haven't rusted, but the leather gaskets have gone hard.
I'm beginning to like this pump. I've never made a leather gasket before.
While Bruce is on his World War I shopping spree in France, we're trying to fix a 100-year-old trench pump.
Use this one as a template. We've used the rotten old leather seal as a template to create an outline on some new leather. A pump needs to be air and watertight, but even a well-engineered bronze casting didn't form a perfect seal. That's where the leather gaskets come in. There we go. Yes, bendy that is compared with that one. Normally you'd expect this gasket to be rubber, but in World War I, rubber was in short supply. They were making so many more motor vehicles which needed rubber for tyres and tubes and so on. So where they could, they used other materials like leather. Oh, that's good, isn't it? That worked really well.
The weight of that's pushing it down really nice.
Yeah.
It's because it's hinged across there. We've cleaned up the moving parts and reassembled the pump. It's looking good. But will the seal create a vacuum? Right, let's give it a go, see what happens.
Oh yeah, that's really drawing really hard, that side now. That's really good. Yeah, that's working. You can't hear that noise anymore,
No,
can you? That's got it.
Right, pipes.
I don't think these are going to be any good. I think we're going to have to change this for something more modern.
Yeah, that's it then.
Good.
Back in Blighty, it's time to find out whether my World War I trench pump is up and running.
Yeah, this is ideal, this. Is that heavy?
And I've found an authentic trench environment for the twins to test it in. Muddy, cold and wet.
Imagine being up to your knees in water in a trench, you've got to pump it out, and you've got Germans trying to shoot it up. Right, go on, give it a try, let's see how we get on. Are we ready?
That end in the water then.
It's gaggling.
What's it doing?
Right, double.
Well, is there any markings on it?
It's got an S on here and a D on here.
Suction and discharge.
Right.
You got it round the wrong way. Right, go on, give it a try.
Now.
Suck and blow.
There we go. There we go.
Ah, look at that.
That's,
go on, give it a prop. Oh, go on.
That's really good. That's pumping more than I expected it to.
Go on, really give it some.
It's, hosing it down.
Mate, awesome. 100 years old and that's still pumping like it was brand new. Good British mechanical engineering, that. You've proved that works. Well done, chaps. All right, listen, be careful because the septic tank overflows here somewhere.
Now he tells us.
All right, so I don't know if it's upstream or downstream.
Hopefully downstream,
Oi, listen, I ain't come down here to get wet. I just want to see it's working. I'll leave you to get on with it.
While Bruce and Freddie hunt for spare parts and passports, we've been given specific instructions about our job on the Sherman.
Hello.
Phil?
Hello, Bruce. How you doing?
Yeah, fine. What I'd like you to do is to get my Sherman as close as you can to how it was during 1944. You need to look at photographs and everything to see how it was kitted out then, all right?
Yeah. We've done one better. To research the details on how Shermans were adapted during the war, we've managed to track down one of the few remaining veterans who actually drove Sherman tanks.
Hello, Tom.
Hello.
How are you? I'm Phil.
Oh, hello, Phil.
How are you doing? Thanks for coming. I really appreciate you coming.
91-year-old Tom was a Sherman tank driver during the ferocious Arnhem campaign called Operation Market Garden, made famous by the film A Bridge Too Far. For the period of the war, he lived and breathed Shermans, but hasn't been near one since.
I can hear it squeaking.
Yeah? That brings back a few memories, isn't it? How long ago was it since you've driven one of these?
Well, I think about 1944 was
44?
Yeah.
Tom remembers the squeaking. They all squeaked, so that's not a problem with ours. This kind of direct hands-on experience can't be found in any manual.
We're hoping, as a driver of one of these during the war, you'd be able to help us out with a lot of information, details, anything you can remember.
Yeah, I'll try.
OK.
It's such a privilege for us to talk to a veteran tankie like Tom.
How does this sort of look at the front? I mean, how can we up-armour this?
We had sandbags in the front. But we didn't have many because sandbags are very difficult to get hold of.
Oh, right, OK. Strange, I would have thought it would be easier.
You could get plenty of bits of track.
Bits of track?
And we used to hang them down the front here because the armament on the front here is not all that good.
Not great, no.
Not all that great.
No.
And that gave you You felt as if you got a bit of extra safety.
Right, okay, yeah.
Whether it actually did or
You're not sure whether it worked or not, no.
But you felt safer if you had that on the top.
Yeah.
That's why we did it.
Right, okay.
So for an authentic touch, we need some extra Sherman track. We'll add that to Bruce's Normandy shopping list.
Another good wheeze, and I don't want this to go no further than you and I.
Right.
But telephone books, and them on the floor. Telephone directories.
Yeah.
Put some of them on the floor. That gives you a bit of...
Yeah?
Yeah.
Deaden it.
If you run over a mine.
Yeah.
Because it's not so thick underneath there.
No, they're not very well heavily armoured, are
not
they?
underneath, no.
You don't read that in history books. You'd think that being in a tank would be the safest place in a battle, but far from it. You were actually a sitting target. And on the battlefields of Holland, Tom learnt this the hard way.
We were harboured up, waiting for fresh ammunition and things to come. So I was designated by the tank commander to go over the road where there were massive greenhouses.
All right.
He said, "You've got nothing to do. You nip over there and get some tomatoes for us for our breakfast."
Yeah.
I get in the greenhouses and I'm walking around picking in tomatoes, and suddenly the Germans decided to mortar us. I got the tomatoes in my berry, ran out of the glass house as quick as I could.
Yeah, not a good place to be.
And dived in the ditch till the barrage stopped, you know. When it stopped, I climbed up over the top, ran across the road, back to my tank, and they're all laid out there underneath the sheet.
It's true.
A bomb had dropped, mortar had dropped down, killed a lot of them. So I was really dead lucky. Being designated to go and get the tomatoes.
More than 50,000 Allied troops died during the first push into Nazi-occupied Europe. The death rate amongst tank crews was horrendous.
It was amazing Tom even made it through.
Yeah.
So what do you reckon then? What do you reckon on it?
I think it's quite nice. It's nice to see them again, to be reunited with them, but I'd love a ride in one if you can manage it.
Giving Tom a ride is the least we can do. It's been an honour to meet a man who risked his life driving these machines in war.
I feel strangely nervous driving the Sherman since Tom is clearly the expert. But he seems to be enjoying himself perched on top.
So how did that feel after 70 years?
That's all right. It's all right. It's the first time I've ever been in this position.
Yeah. So he did all right then?
Yeah, it was all right. Yeah,
Good.
that's quite good. And thanks for the drive.
That's all right.
You did well, really.
Praise indeed from the man who drove this on battlefields.
We get it on the bench, give it a go and see how it comes up.
That sounds good. Bruce's rusty Sherman track has arrived on the first ferry back from France. He wants it cleaned, painted and put on his tank pronto, so we've brought it straight to a specialist shop blasters. That's coming off really well, isn't it? Really quick. This guy has specialist equipment that will take minutes to do what would take us days.
Good enough.
Yeah, they're good. Stuck on the front of the old tank there. This is the life. Stand back and let someone else do the work. Amazingly quick.
Yeah. Oh, that should look good on the old Sherman tank.
A lick of paint later, and it's now time to put veteran Tom's battle plan into action.
Put 2 rows of track on there and then packs a couple of sandbags around it.
Yeah, okay.
Right, let's just do it.
During the war, guys driving these tanks didn't have the equipment to hand to weld additional armour on. So we're going to do it their way. Lay the tracks on the front and wedge them in place. Right, that's it. Just get the tracks in there, one bit there, one bit there. Okay.
We'll fill in with a couple of sandbags.
Sandbags, yeah, wherever we need to get a bit of space.
Okay.
Right, okay, get the truck motivated. Sherman tanks had different types of track depending on the terrain. Some rubber and some plain steel.
Hey, take it real easy. I don't want to damage anything when this goes in.
This metal version is called the chevron. And when you think that each individual tread plate weighs over 16 kilograms, you can understand why we're using the forklift.
Right. Whoa, 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 slowly, slowly. All right, that'll do. You want to try and get the other one in there?
Adding a hefty chunk of track may protect the Sherman from bullets, but it'll also slow you down. But for peace of mind, you can appreciate why the crews did it.
Well, that's down there. They ain't going anywhere.
These will be better because they're in plastic bags.
Yeah, they're inside so they won't rot so badly.
That looks good. I think Tom would be proud.
Listen, I better give the Dynamic Duo a call. I left them a note to make sure them Panzerschrecks get finished. Panzerschrecks are a German anti-tank rocket launcher, and I've left the twins 2 rusty ones dug up from a battlefield as an early Christmas present. I want them restored and working for a big client of mine. He's an armourer who supplies weapons for the film industry.
What's it done here?
That's sweaty.
It's a present of a load of rust. Morning, gentlemen. These are Panzerschrecks. Please try to work your magic by any means possible. Have fun, Bruce.
American rocket-powered anti-tank weapons called bazookas were so effective the Germans wanted their own.
The answer was the Panzerschreck.
Soldiers would hide in hedgerows with them, and then when an unsuspecting tank came along, boom!
These Panzerschreck look like solid rust. Making them fire again will take a miracle.
They've been in the ground for about 70 years, but
look at it, yeah.
It's one thing restoring a vehicle found in a barn, but a rocket launcher fresh from the ground?
I hope our tetanus jabs are up to date.
What on earth are we going to do with them? Earth.
Sandblasting in this condition will crumble them into nothing.
maybe if we... about that electrolysis.
Well, we'll give it a try, see what happens. We can't, nothing to lose, have you, really?
Electrolysis is a way of separating rust from metal using electricity. You put your rusty whatever in a bath and electrocute it.
Don't try this at home.
Lower this in.
This is the first time we've ever done this, so it's quite exciting.
Have a 12-volt transformer, which is more than enough.
The Panzerschreck and a metal plate are connected with wires to make an electric circuit.
That's there. You need a good connection on there, you cleaned up.
We're adding soda crystals, which will make the water even better at conducting electricity.
I could sprinkler this in there.
Yeah, just put...
Then we turn on the power and remember not to put our hands in the water.
We have liftoff.
It looks like it's working already. The current is separating the rust molecules from the metal. But there's a lot of rust to get through.
It's not a quick process, so...
We'll leave it overnight.
Yeah, see what it's like in the morning. What we got here, is this cooked yet, you reckon? Oh, ugh, that's
a mess.
Disgusting.
Bruce has asked us to turn a heap of rust into a working German bazooka, or Panzerschreck. We've left it to soak overnight in water, charged with electricity.
Now to see if the magic alchemy has worked.
I hope it's not just the two handles sticking out here. All right, here we go then. Ooh.
Oh, wow.
Look at that. Goodness me. You wouldn't have thought that would do that, would you?
That was really thick on there.
Yeah, I mean, that was...
Ooh, it looks promising, but I wonder how much of the rocket launcher is left underneath all that brown goo.
Give it a rinse off. I'll keep that away.
A quick squirt with a hose and a brush down, and we should have a clean Panzerschreck.
Or no Panzerschreck.
It's taken it right back to bare metal, hasn't it?
This is amazing. The Panzerschreck has come back from the grave. It looks a bit battered, but with a bit of luck, it'll fire again. A quick coat of red oxide primer to stop the rust returning. And then a coat of colour. The Germans call Dunkelgelb.
Well, this is how it would have come from the factory, just in this plain colour.
Like vehicles, Panzerschrecks were issued in this light yellow-brown paint. Then camouflage colours were added by the soldiers, depending on the landscape they were hiding in.
I mean, the more random, the better. I've lost... Where is it? Is it there? Where at? Yep, that looks pretty good, that does. It's better than the old Sistine Chapel.
Job done.
Bruce wants this Panzerschreck to fire again to impress a client, so we need to send it off to the armourers to make sure it's battle ready and firing fit.
Well, hopefully, with what we've got here, we're going to be able to put a whole PIAT gun together. While the twins are doing up the German Panzerschreck, Bruce has given me a box of bits for a British equivalent, the PIAT anti-tank missile launcher. Now he wants a complete one. This is going to be tough, so I've called in my son Lewis to help. Right, where should we start? Let's have a look what we've got in here first.
Where's the manual?
We didn't get a manual, unfortunately. It's like a 70-year-old jigsaw, except there's no picture on the cover. PIATs were dropped behind enemy lines for use by British paratroopers. So the PIAT needed to be simple to assemble, use and repair. So let's go with the foresight first. And then we want the rear sight. So I've got your range, the stand at the front. Let's try that trigger mechanism. That is obviously the old shoulder thing. So far, so good, but now we need to fit the spring. The power of that spring projects that round out the front of the PIAT towards the enemy target. Without this spring, it will just trickle out the end. So this has got a bit of oomph in it. The PIAT had to fire a heavy anti-tank round the length of 3 football pitches at about 80 metres a second. That takes a big spring, tightly compressed. So now all we've got to do is squash all up into there. You ready? You got it?
No.
Hurry up.
Back. Slowly.
I can't help feeling I'm at the wrong end of the spring here.
Push. There it is.
Hurry up.
Right, hold it.
Anything?
Push. Go on.
Any?
That's on now.
Oh, there we go. That's the spring compressed. Now to fit it. Now that obviously drops down in there. Ooh, easy.
Perfect.
Hopefully it'll work.
Yeah.
Good job we put it together and not Bruce, though. One PIAT ready for action.
I brought you to my mate's scrapyard here because we can blow loads of stuff up here. Time to show off some of my wares. I have a potential buyer for my Panzerschreck, and he wants to see a demo before he commits to the deal. Well, listen, Tony, I'm really pleased that you've managed to come up here today. Tony is a top armourer for TV dramas and big Hollywood movies. He wants to build up his stock of authentic World War II kit that looks the business when it goes off. When it comes to bangs, for Tony, the bigger the better. Just wanted to demonstrate why there should be more Panzerschrecks in these movies that you get involved in. The twins have done a cracking job on them Panzerschrecks and tell me that one of them is in a fit state to fire. I hope, for everybody's sake, they're right. Right, gents. Freddie, this is Tony.
Hiya, Freddie.
Tony. This is Hoos.
Hiya.
This is Ian.
Hiya.
Demonstrating a newly renovated Panzerschreck needs an expert's touch, and there's nothing ex-para mate Ian doesn't know about World War II rocket launchers. Ian's like Bazooka Joe. He lives for anti-tank weapons.
Right, this is a Panzerschreck, or Tank Terror, yeah? It's an 88mm recoilless rocket launcher. OK, it's effective up to about 150 metres. The bloke's camouflaged it. If that was in that hedgerow over there, you'd be trundling down the road. The first time you'd see it is when the side of your tank exploded.
So much for the sales talk. Now the demonstration, which will hopefully seal the deal. To make it more spectacular, we've set up a target on water to make a big splash, so to speak. Who's going to fire, by the way?
Let's do it.
Right, take control of the weapon. Get it in your shoulder. That's it, that goes in your shoulder. Yeah?
Yep.
Right, that boat over there is your target.
OK.
Does that feel comfortable?
Yeah, mate, it's nice.
Yeah?
Load me up.
When you're ready,
right,
pull the trigger. Fire.
That's astounding. That was wicked.
How'd you hit that?
Mike did it out the water.
That was gobsmacking. Even I was impressed. I'm not sure if I want to sell it now. Well, Tony, what do you think about that? I mean, awesome, wasn't it, eh?
Amazing. Absolutely impressed.
Yeah.
What price are you putting on?
Right, well, I'll cut you a really good deal. The Panzerschreck is £2,000, and like, that's the best deal I can do for you. And you can see They do exactly what they were designed to do.
They certainly do.
You happy with them, yeah?
Yep, amazing.
But I'm not letting Tony go yet. Freddie and Lewis have assembled the spring-loaded British PIAT. If this is half as spectacular as the Panzerfaust, I might be able to sell him the pair.
Have you ever seen these fired side by side?
No, never. Never seen them together, what they compare like.
That's basically like a massive car spring.
Really?
I mean, it's no fun. Who's firing this?
I'm firing
it.
Okay.
Yeah, good luck to you, mate.
I'm looking forward to it, mate.
Right, shall we leave him to it? He looks dangerous, that thing.
Okay. Yeah.
Right, before you use it, first thing you've got to do is make it ready, so you've got to cock it. Just turn it. Right, now pull it up.
What? It comes up. You're having a laugh, aren't you? All right, that's up, yeah.
Welcome to my world, Hoos.
Man, that was hard, man.
Imagine doing that in the middle of a battle.
Let's do this, man.
Keep it in your shoulder, mate.
Stay up.
Right, there's your target straight ahead. The maroon car.
Right.
All right?
Yeah.
Right, fire when you're ready.
£10 says he doesn't get anywhere near the target.
You're still putting slow down. Did you see that?
That was Tony's car. It just cost me a tenner each.
I'll tell you, it was a bit of kickback on it, but it was really good.
Really very well, mate. I've got to be honest with you. You've even hit the thing and blown it to pieces, mate.
That was excellent.
Yeah. I've got to be honest, sir, the Panzerfaust's starting to take second place now. I'd rather have one of them. Well, Tony, what do you think about that? I mean, awesome, wasn't it?
That was impressive.
You sold it to me. Yeah.
Now I ask you, how could anybody not want to buy one of these?
I'm going to take them both.
Well,
They're
listen,
just
obviously,
fantastic.
I'm going to do them at a great price for you.
Yeah.
The PIAT is £3,000. And that is a really good deal, Tony. Believe me, I've got to tell you, you won't see a PIAT for under £4 grand. You happy with them, yeah?
I'm impressed with
And
them.
I'll fire them
Cheers,
for you.
mate. Thank you.
Thank you.
Sold them both to another happy customer. And all credit to Dead-Eyed Dick, the Mad Turk.
I'm really pleased with the way they perform. And I can't believe you, honestly.
Yeah.
You can't even win a goldfish at a fair. And he's your everything, isn't he? No, that's great, mate.
Excellent
Absolutely marvellous.
And how about you? What are you up to?
Bruce wants us to fix this motorcycle starter thing up.
Good luck with that one then.
Yeah, thank you. See you later.
Yeah.
Bruce bought this super rare bit of German kit from a seller in Italy for a dizzying €8,000. And apparently it's to help crank start World War II military trucks. Bruce thinks if we can get this thing working again, he's looking at a 4-figure profit.
The problem is, it's so rare and so old, no instruction manual exists for it.
This is the only picture we've got out of an old German manual. There's not a lot to go on. Going by this picture, it's difficult to tell, but I think it is the bike is starting the truck.
Throughout World War II, they were still using starting handles or hand cranks to get vehicles going, on everything from trucks and tanks to planes. This thing, we think, was designed to speed things up.
So you've got the motorcycle wheel fits in here, turns these.
Then you've got a hexagonal shaft that comes out of there.
Yeah.
And it looks like there's just a tube that goes between the two. And then the shaft goes into the front of the truck, which is probably similar to a starting handle.
Unfortunately, there's a vital part missing, and that's the rotating metal shaft, which translates the spinning of the motorbike wheel to the engine you're trying to start.
The shaft part of it, all right, it sort of makes sense, but...
I'm really worried about this because it looks dangerous to me.
Well, that's another thing.
Yeah.
So our mission is to design and build from scratch the missing metal shaft, with only a picture to work from.
And on top of that, Bruce wants it done by the time he gets back from Russia.
Right. OK, then let's get to it. Let's crack on with this. Right, let's get this sorted out.
We've been mulling things over during one of our very rare tea breaks, and we think we might have come up with a design for the rotating metal shaft that's missing from Bruce's World War II engine starter.
Right, you've got the hexagonal bar.
Yeah, I'll sort
the
it
end up first.
Yeah.
And just cut it to length.
We're machining 3 lengths of steel. One will slot into the axle of the machine that the motorbike wheel sits on. That links into the central shaft. and the third length of steel goes into the truck's engine. That's okay like that?
Yeah, that'd be fine.
The starter machine was used to crank start vehicles of different heights. That's why you need a flexible starter handle made up of 3 shafts, and the shafts need to be linked with 2 universal joints that will twist in any direction. It doesn't sound like it would work, but it does. At least we hope it does.
It wants to be a good fit.
Yep, that'll do. Right, that should go onto the universal joint, and that should slide straight into the bike starter. Next, we're using an old World War II cranking handle as a guide to base the end tip of the new rotating arm on. This will insert into the crank hole of one of Bruce's German trucks called a Steyr. That's 22 there, isn't it?
Yeah.
That's dead on then, perfect. Right, so we've got the bit that goes into the actual starter, and we've got the bit that goes into the front of the Steyr now, so we just need to make sure it all fits.
Right.
We're recreating the most complicated crank handle we've ever seen for starting wartime German vehicles. OK, moment of truth then, let's see if these fit, shall we?
Yeah, OK.
Right, this one goes in here, or should.
That'll do.
Go, look at that. Spot on. Right, that's that one done.
I'm going to try this one.
The one on the Steyr. The Steyr 1500A was a German troop carrier and is the closest vehicle Bruce owns to the one in the picture. Let's just hope it fits. That's it, you're in.
Oh, that's all right.
That's good. Perfect. We're at least halfway there. Just need to join all these bits together and get it working. To connect the 3 tubes, we've welded the universal joints in place. So now, in theory, the rotation of the motorbike's wheels will turn the starter machine's drum, and the rotational movement will travel along the articulated arm and crank starts the engine. I think we're there now, aren't we? That's it.
Sure. Just try that bit there first.
All right, if you can back over there a bit. Hang on. Oh, hang on.
Turn a bit.
That's it. There, look at that. Perfect.
Into the truck.
That's ideal.
How are we getting on? Started yet?
No, not yet.
Yeah, it looks good, I've got to tell you. Even if it don't run, it looks the part.
When I found this machine in Italy, I knew I'd struck gold. I know buyers of German kit that will be fighting to be the one to own this. I'm desperate for this to come off.
So have you worked out everything, how it all works?
Yeah, we think we've got it.
Right, OK.
As per the picture.
Have you guys had a chance to test this out?
No, this is the first go.
So the chances of something going drastically wrong are actually...
50-50.
Yeah. But if you start whizzing round and round, what's your safe word?
Help.
This is the only example of this bit of kit I've ever seen, and I've seen a lot of German kit. This is my version of hauling up the Mary Rose.
OK, then, Freddie, you want to jump on the bike? You can do the holding of the handle, and I'll do the difficult bit, turn the ignition on.
And I'll do the extremely difficult bit of watching.
What, and running away?
Yeah.
You can catch me as I come flying over.
Right.
We may be joking and japing, but this is pretty airy stuff. I don't think anybody has attempted something like this since the war.
Is that fast enough?
Not fast enough.
It looks like the motorbike's wheels have to be spinning scaringly fast to get the articulated arm revolving quick enough to turn over the engine. If the bike comes off the treadmill, I've lost a 40 grand war relic. And Freddie, of course.
Yes. Whoa! Yes. There we go.
Great. Amazing. The twins may like a cup of tea more than most, but you can see why they're on the payroll. I paid €8,000 for this, and it's easily worth 10 now. Time for a celebration, Russian style.
There you go.
It smells distinctly like screen wash, doesn't it?
Well done.
Skull.
It's smooth as hell, this, though, really, isn't it? Lovely. too much more.
Hold on.
Now, listen, well done, very good. I mean, I've got to be honest with you, that's worth a few quid. I've only ever seen one, all right? That is a cracking little toy. I've had a call from a guy who's interested in buying a German flamethrower. I've got one, which I bought years ago. I just need to remember what I did with it. Chuck a bit of light, see if you can find it in there. Go on, have a good rummage around.
I didn't even know we had half this stuff. I'm looking for it.
No?
That bag there, Nick, in front of you.
Yeah. Is that it? Yeah, there we go.
What sort of nick's it looking? Old. Bring it out, let's have a look at it. I need to see if we can move it on. It might not look like much, but the portable German flamethrower, the Flamethrower, was a horrific weapon. With a gun, it's easy to miss, but using a Flamethrower, one soldier could clear a dugout or building and take out multiple targets in one go. This thing fired a hellish 30-metre jet of burning petrol and tar that would stick to its target. Terrifying to face, and in truth, almost as terrifying to operate. I picked up that flamethrower for 100 quid. It's an incredibly rare piece, and even in this rusty condition, it could be worth over £1,000. Oh, that's full up.
Something in it.
Hang on, just a minute. Be careful with it. That sloshing sound is giving me the jitters. If that canister is still full up with petrol and nitrogen, one false move and that napalm-like fuel could light us all up like a Roman candle. Oh, hear that?
Oh, yeah, right.
That could be 70-year-old napalm in there.
Right.
That tank is still pressurised. We need to make it safe before we have a disaster on our hands. Here, look, that's leaking. Oh, yeah, that stinks, that stinks. Can put it down, put it down. First of all, let's see if it's flammable, right? That burns. Oh, look. Oh, that's terrible, that stuff. Well, that's answered the question.
Yeah.
We better get that emptied out.
Yeah, definitely.
I can't believe that flamethrower is still lethal. I can't sell it like that. Can you imagine having that squared on you?
That wouldn't be worth thinking about, would it?
No, it
Be
doesn't.
horrible,
mate.
wouldn't it?
Phil, Nick, find out how to make that completely safe.
Yeah. Bruce has dumped a German flamethrower in our laps and asked us to deactivate it. But the problem is, this thing is more dangerous now than it was 70 years ago. So to stop us getting barbecued, we've called in an expert.
Hello?
Hello, down
Hiya.
here. We're down there.
How's it going?
Hello, Jason.
Nice to meet
This
you.
is Phil, this is Nick.
Nice to meet you.
Jason, who is an explosives expert, happens to have built working repro flamethrowers for the movies.
I brought this down. This is one of our props that we use in films. So if I put this down...
Done that one.
There we go.
Oh.
Right.
OK, the thing is with Bruce, he wants to sell this. Obviously, it's not in a very good condition and we want to make it safe.
Got to be extra careful with it. If the gas is released too quickly, it'll then suck it straight back into the tank, which then...
Ignite the tank.
Go boom.
So actually, we're standing next to a bomb.
Potentially we are, yes.
I'm glad you're here. Right, we need to get this thing straightened out as quickly as possible then, don't we?
Yeah.
Is that noise coming out of there?
It's making a bubbling noise out of here.
Oh,
Right,
do
so,
this quickly,
yeah,
then.
yeah. First stage, degassing.
The small cylinder contains pressurised hydrogen. This would shoot the flame 30 metres.
We need to get it out without causing an explosion.
Looking on mine, I think it's this one.
This one here, yeah?
Yeah.
So if we just turn
Where
this...
will the gas come out of here?
It will, yeah.
Yeah.
Right. OK, let's just do this slowly. Yeah?
Yeah, there's a bit of a noise here.
Yeah?
Yeah.
OK.
There's nothing coming out now.
Is it
So,
stopped?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Stage 1 complete. Next, we have to tackle the highly flammable napalm-like fluid.
Right.
Just be careful,
Yeah.
because this is really dangerous stuff. And one spark, one bang, it'll...
It'll go.
Yeah.
Are you ready? Ooh. Ooh. That's really nasty.
That's horrible.
Yeah, mate.
Is that all of it? I'd be careful shaking it.
Yeah. Yeah, I think that seems to have done it. Where do we go from here?
Final stage, I need to fill it up with expandable foam.
Yeah.
And then...
We're good.
We're good.
The expandable foam will prevent anyone from refilling the tanks. Although, you'd have to be barking mad to use this rusty old flamethrower. There we go. Job done. Look at that.
And it is deactivated.
So that's 100% safe. We can get that sold now.
Yep, that's now 100% safe.
OK, well, that's a big relief, isn't it?
Thank you.
I've got a client interested in buying my authentic German flamethrower. I've had the twins make it safe by deactivating it. And even in its rusty condition, it could still be worth £1,000. And to tempt my buyer, I'm going to film a demonstration with a modern one that special effects expert Jason's brought along.
Right, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, this is Jason, who has kindly come along to join us today with the intention of simulating what that flamethrower was capable of doing. Now, Jason has one that works on exactly the same principle, and what we're going to do is to take a video to show exactly what that flamethrower was capable of during the war. Luckily, we have got Hoos to try it out.
When the hell did that happen then?
Right, well, you know, you're good at this sort of thing.
I can't believe this.
So, over to you, Jason, if you could explain to him how to do it.
I'm through. Got your tank filled, pressurised. That releases the pressure to here.
That's the bursts.
And then that's your bursts. Do you feel comfortable?
Yeah, I feel dangerous now, mate. Are we going to do this?
Oos, you've got nothing to worry about. Jason is here to hold your hand right the way through it. If it leaks a little bit, you get a little Brazilian. No problem. Now, you'll be fine. Don't panic. Honestly, Jason's here.
You're really making me feel confident here, yeah?
Look.
Jason, seriously, mate, let's... Serious, because I'm laughing with nerve now, yeah?
Yeah.
How safe is this thing?
If I don't stick beside you, just stay where you are.
Listen, let's give this a go. Ready? Right, this is a video that is going to demonstrate the Second World War German Flamethrower flamethrower. We're using a modern-day equivalent to show you exactly what it could do. Now, Hoos, if you would like to walk forward, we are going to demonstrate, first of all, the length of the flame that this weapon can achieve. Now, if everybody's at a safe distance, Jason, if I could ask you to light him up, please. Hoos, did you sign those insurance forms I gave you last night? Okay.
Are we good to go?
Good to go.
Right. Firing! Whoa!
And again, please, Hoos. Right, move forward slightly and fire at the sofa. Closer, please. Move in a bit. Okay, now move forward and to the left. Right, Hoos, fire at the shells and the sofa.
Fire in! God, that's brilliant!
Right, slowly move forward, Hoos. Now, I'll just reiterate, the system we're operating here is identical to the Flamethrower that we have shown you before.
Firing!
Moving closer.
That's what I'm talking about.
Now, if you don't want to buy that after that demonstration, don't worry, because I'll keep it. Otherwise, get on the old phone and give me a call. All I've got to do now is send that video to my client and he'll be bashing my door down to buy it. Well, if that don't sell it, nothing will. But I've got to tell you, I'm off, because look what you've done to the place. What a time I've had. I nearly bought my very own Martello tower. This is the real thing, mate. That's fantastic. And landed some fascinating items from a part of the British Isles ruled by the Nazis. Yeah. Here's a little bit of local history. And the Mad Turk put a flamethrower through its base. I'm trying to flog a German armoured troop carrier called a 251 to an Australian museum. But there's a flaw in my plan. Freddie hasn't finished the restoration yet. A working one should look like this. Ours looks like this.
We've been working on it off and on for 6 months, but it's still in bits. And the buyer wants to test drive it in 2 weeks' time at a military fair in Holland.
Hello?
Freddie.
Yes, mate.
Hi, Bruce.
Right, listen, 251. It's got to be ready for the military fair. He won't buy it unless he's driven it.
We're going to pull out all the stops, but,
I mean, it's going to be really tight.
No ifs or buts. It's got to be done.
Yeah, I mean, we're putting every hour we can into it.
Don't let me down, mate, all right? All right, bye. I've got a lot riding on this cell. It's cost me thousands in parts alone, let alone the man hours, but fully restored, it's worth a whopping 300 grand.
I've been working with Lewis day and night to get this half-track ready. The wheels are on, and now we need to fit the track.
I've got to make sure these go in between the gap on these wheels.
The track comes in separate links that have to be pinned together, creating a loop around the wheels.
Right, that's that one done. Right, ready. Spanner. Tea.
8 cups of tea and 2 packets of biscuits later, the final link is ready to be attached to complete the loop of track.
If you lift that bottom one up,
Yep.
see how much we got first.
Okay, ready?
1, 2, 1. Lift it up. Lift it.
Yeah, I am lifting.
Pull. Have you counted these?
No, you counted them.
I didn't count them.
Oh,
Right.
Because I thought
Count
you
them
counted.
up. Count them up.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
We're building this without a manual, using just photos and experience, but there should be 56 links on this track.
56.
Well, that's right.
We have the right number of links, but they just don't join up. On a disaster scale of 1 to 10, this is a 12.
Go on, push. Get you back into it. Come on. You right?
It's always last thing in the day, isn't it?
Can we not just shoot off home and do it in the morning?
No, Lewis. We've got to get it done because he's got to sell this, and if he don't get to sell this, then you ain't going to get paid.
Lewis and I are working round the clock trying to finish restoring a German troop carrier that Bruce wants to sell at a military fair in just over a week's time. But we've hit a massive snag. The 70-year-old track won't fit around the wheels, and if the vehicle isn't a runner, the sale won't happen.
This wheel's moving up and down. That's trying to lift the whole track up. Right, stop. It ain't gonna work.
If they were doing this in the field, would it be jacked up? Because surely the body...
See, I mean, there's a reason I wanted you to come and work here with me.
With the vehicle jacked up, the lower wheels are hanging down. Lowering it to the floor will reduce the circumference of the wheels, which should bring the links together.
Right, let that down nice and gently, OK? Look at the track coming up already. Oh, look how slack that is now, down there. Oh. Right, how close are we now? Ready? Yep. Oh, we're there. Oh. Right, let's get this pin in, and then let's get out of here.
Come on, Dad. Oh. Get in!
The tracks are on, but there's still a lot of work to do if we're going to get this going in time for the military fair.
I've set up a deal to shift a newly restored German half-track known as a 251 at a military fair in a week's time. It could pocket a cool 300 grand, but the buyer won't bite unless he can drive it first.
Freddie,
Oh, Bruce.
this ain't our 251 for Millitracks, is it?
Unfortunately, yeah.
You said you'd have it, you promised me.
Bro, I've been day and night. I must have done about 200 hours of overtime.
I'm now panicking because I've got the Australian coming to Millitracks to buy this. I've told him to be the best one he's ever seen, and it ain't done.
Just been one nightmare after another. Part of the belly arm was slightly bent, so I had to take the engine out to refit that. It's just been 2 steps forward, 1 step back, and...
Honest answer, yes or no, is it going to be ready for Millitracks?
Honest answer, Bruce, no. There's no way this is going to be ready in time.
That has really put me in a bad situation.
It's not going to happen. This
Right,
ain't going to happen.
I've now got to come up with plan B. This is an absolute disaster. I promised I'd take a running half-track to show museum owner Rob. He's a VIP client and my reputation is on the line. The only solution I can see is heartbreaking. The pride and joy of my personal collection is a 251 that the twins immaculately restored after I found it in a scrap heap in Austria. I don't like it, but I'm going to have to flog that instead. If I have to sell this and then replace it with that one for the time being, that's what we're going to do. I ain't going to let the client down. Let's get this out, get it properly checked over. That's what we're doing. That's the solution. I can't lose this sale. Millitracks in Holland is Disneyland for fans of World War II vehicles. Collectors and enthusiasts come from all around the world to drive a huge array of motorbikes, trucks and tanks around its 500-metre circuit. When it comes to German World War II vehicles, it's the biggest event on the planet and the perfect location to show off my half-track to Rob, my Australian buyer. Freddie! Freddie! Right, Bruce. Oh, right, listen, mate. She looks lovely. What we need to do is get it warmed up so it runs really nice, right? Goes round that arena and it runs beautifully. He will smack my hand and I'll have a deal. He's going to be here in 30 minutes. Is it running all right?
Yeah, it's lovely. It's all done.
Start up, let's listen, come on.
Is it choking?
Yeah. That's full throttle.
Joking. That sounds terrible. I don't Adam and Eve it. My buyer has flown halfway round the world to drive my half-track and it ain't even working. Listen, I'm having a panic up here. I thought you said it was lovely. I've got a guy up here in 30 minutes. Listen, I've got to have this running. Do what you got to do, because I'm now having the old guts playing up. Right. My buyer Rob has got the largest collection of tanks and armoured vehicles in the southern hemisphere. He's not somebody I want to let down. And just my luck, he's turned up early. Rob!
Bruce.
Hello, mate, all right?
How
Nice
are you,
to see you, all right? Good.
to see you,
Looking
yeah.
well. How long you been in?
Oh, not long. How's the 251, really?
Mate, absolutely awesome. You're going to be absolutely amazed with it. I think it's driving around somewhere. But I was just going to grab some chips.
Turn it off.
It wasn't all running on all six. It's just...
I'll check the leads, but oh, hang on, this one's a bit loose. Oh, that ain't going to help, is it? There's the problem. One of the spark plug caps is cracked. Instead of the spark going to the spark plug, it's going to be going up to the block and not firing. The good news is we're at Millitracks. If there's one place you can pop round the corner and buy a spare spark plug cap for a World War II Hanomag Sonderkraft Fahrzeug 251, it's here.
Thank you. Cheers. Thanks very much.
Cheers. Right, let's go. Bruce is on the way with his buyer, and if this cap doesn't work, sparks really will fly.
Rob, have a look at this now. Look. Max, Freddie, is Rob. Max, show Rob round it. So, what's the score? Is it done?
Well, it was a spark plug cap. I've literally just put it on. I don't know if it's going to work.
Just run it up. Keep your fingers crossed it'll run, right? Yeah. All right. Once I hear that half-track start up, I'll be able to relax a little. Try it then, Freddie. Listen to that. Sounds okay. Sounds beautiful. Listen, that sounds lovely. Rob, what do you reckon, mate?
Looks the part, so let's go for a ride.
I hope Rob is equally impressed with her handling. He'll only buy it if he likes the ride. Away you go, Freddie. So what do you reckon, Rob? Look, goes like a dream, handles beautifully, you know. Very nice. You can't phone up and get one of these off the shelf.
It's nice to have a vehicle in this condition, Bruce, that's in good running order.
All running order, all original parts. This armoured troop transporter was the half-track workhorse of the German army. It could carry 12 people, and its tracks meant it could be used across almost any terrain.
with a top speed of 53 kilometres per hour.
Hold on to your hat. Nice. Very nice. Ain't bad. It's 70 years old.
Lovely vehicle, Bruce.
Thank you.
Very nice.
I'm glad you appreciate. Right.
Very impressed.
Rob sounds like he's going to bite, but before he sees something he likes better, I'd better seal the deal.
So what do you reckon, then, Rob?
Yeah.
I mean, she does look good. She drives
Very
lovely,
nice.
as I
Very
said.
nice.
All there, all original, and runs and drives exactly how I said it would. What do you reckon?
Oh, it was fantastic, Bruce. It's everything you said it was. Well, let's not beat around the bush. It's a 251.
Right.
Let's say we are 251,000.
Listen, I know if you take it, it's going to go a cracking home, but it's got to be for the right price. And I know what I put into this just with finding the original parts. I could come down to maybe, you know, 310.
If I said to you 290 and we'll do the deal.
And I'll get to use it in Australia.
When you visit, you can drive it. Okay.
290.
290.
Okay. All right, I think that sounds like a celebration. We've got to
Okay.
have a beer and crack the deal.
Sounds good to me.
After you, Rob. Come
Thanks,
on.
Bruce.
It breaks my heart to say goodbye to the Halftrack, but I've made a fair few grand on the deal. Let's hope I don't have a Halftrack shaped hole in my collection for long.
Here, Phil, Nick, come and have a look at this. You ain't going to believe what's turned up here.
What's that?
Look, just come and watch what's turning up. You got to guess what it is.
Oh, wow. It's a lorry.
It is a Dakota, the most iconic aircraft of the Second World War. Unbelievable. I can't believe we've got this thing, right? Look at it.
This is the rear end of a Dakota's fuselage. Not just any Dakota. This one is known to have actually flown on D-Day itself.
900 of these dropped over 25,000 troops on D-Day. I mean, for me, this is just marvellous.
The name Dakota actually stands for Douglas Aircraft Company Transport Aircraft. It started life as a DC-3, designed by the aviation engineer Donald Douglas in the 1930s, and it revolutionised air transport. When the war started, it was modified so that it could tow gliders, and a large cargo door was added at the back to carry vehicles.
This is a bit of iconic airborne history. I mean, it's not just the guys that flew it, it's the people that made it, you know?
Yeah.
These things were predominantly put together on production lines in America by women.
The ladies in the factories would have done all the riveting on this. Huge war effort from the ladies.
I want to put it back in the original colours that it was in the Second World War when it was delivered. And, you know, it's all about, like, paying homage to these guys. Cause...
Well, that's good. I thought you might want to hang it up in the shed.
Well, hang on a minute. I've got to tell you. What a cracking idea. And we could have a paratrooper jumping out of it. What a homage and, an honour to be able to do that for the guys that flew this air. Oh, it's a great idea,
I
really.
surprise myself sometimes.
Yeah. Listen, honestly, that's a cracking idea. Go to the top of the class.
Restored and painted in its D-Day colours, this will be a perfect tribute to the brave men and boys who maintained, piloted and jumped out of this plane.
So, let's get started.
Nice one. Looked into that, didn't you?
Yep.
Right, let's get this thing painted. Bruce has acquired a section of fuselage from one of the iconic Dakota planes that actually flew on D-Day, and we're restoring it to what it would have looked like on that day.
What colour we got? We got this olive drab colour.
If you're choosing a colour for the kitchen, you're not likely to choose olive drab, but for a Dakota it's perfect. The Americans used olive drab in the First World War. It's a mix of black and a browny yellow colour called ochre, and it's exactly how this plane would have looked on D-Day.
You can do the messy job.
All right.
That's not bad coverage, is it? That's pretty good. What do you reckon? Let that coat? That'd do.
Yeah. So yeah, we got green in this section here, and this whole section back here will be the black and white stripes, won't it?
That's it.
The D-Day stripes. To defend D-Day troops from the Luftwaffe, Allied anti-aircraft guns were trained on the skies.
But they didn't want to knock out their own planes. So Allied aircraft used in the D-Day operations were painted with large black and white stripes. It didn't work so well the other way, and Allied bombers accidentally killed hundreds of their own troops during the Normandy invasions, including Lieutenant General Leslie McNair, the highest ranking US soldier to be killed in Europe during the entire war.
There's it done.
Yeah, done that.
Give us a hand with the masking on the other side.
Yeah.
This has turned out really well. That's going to look really good when it's all finished. I think Bruce will be happy with that.
Stop. Stop!
Bruce wants to display his precious piece of a Dakota that dropped fearless paras behind the enemy lines on D-Day.
Oh, watch the top.
Yeah.
Oh, God. I thought I was going to have the roller shut off then.
Which means carefully mounting it in the warehouse.
Right, well, there's the frame. It's got to sit on top of there. Hopefully stay there, because if it falls off, it's on top of that.
And I'm not at all sure this is going to work.
Oh, for Bruce, isn't it? I'll just put that up there. I'll be back in half hour.
Yeah. Just pop that up there. Yeah.
We've got a frame and a forklift, but this delicate fuselage is 70 years old.
Out
We'll
there?
get it nicely lined up, because once we lift it...
Yeah, we don't want to be moving around too much.
Right, I think that's about ready to lift up, I reckon.
OK.
One. Did that work?
No, you can see it twisting.
Dakotas were lightweight and delicate, and as we're lifting the fuselage up, it's starting to bend.
So that snaps inside there, it's going to collapse.
Yeah.
And that'll be it, game over. Couple of ratchet straps, a wing and a prayer.
Yeah.
To add support and strength, we're fitting tension straps, like wires on a suspension bridge. And then all we've got to do is hope that them 70-year-old rivets don't pop off.
Yeah. This could all go horribly wrong, couldn't it?
If we mess this up, Bruce's precious D-Day relic will break into bits. As we start to lift, the fuselage starts to creak and groan.
Are you ready?
No.
Careful of the lights.
You can't see anything down there, can you? I don't shake it about too much.
Can it go up a bit?
Nice and gently. How much is this for?
It's what it falls on, I'm worried about.
No. How much room we got at the top?
About a foot, come on. Little more, little more. Okay, stop, 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 stop. Whoa!
Oh, it's bouncing, isn't it?
Bouncing? I said gently does it, not bunny hop it in.
Just a bit too much. A little bit. About 2 foot to go.
What's the top, Lewis?
Whoa, whoa. Hold it, hold it, hold it. Really close to the side of this here.
We're very nearly there.
Whoa.
Does it fit all right? Oh, hang on a minute. I thought we was going round the other way.
You're joking.
No, it was going to be flying out the doors, wasn't it?
No.
No. Only kidding. No, it looks good, very good.
I think we may
Yeah, I think it's
done it.
Really well done, chaps, really good. That's my new little tea room up there. So they're the D-Day stripes, that's fantastic. I mean, they must have had that sort of colouring on it at one point, but really brings it alive, there's no question about it. Go on, look, you put it in position, I'll look out the door, go on. There we go. My own little Dakota. Imagine the people that have leapt out of this door, you know? If only it could talk. I can't believe Ian phoned me earlier on to say that he's going over to Normandy to jump on the anniversary of D-Day out of a Dakota. And did I want to go? 6th of June is the 72nd anniversary of D-Day. The proposed jump is from a Dakota. Ian, an old paramate of mine, has thrown down the gauntlet. This is one jump I can't miss. And I wasn't going to get involved, but to be quite honest here, standing here now, I've got to jump out of one of these for real.
Well, you could jump out of it now if you wanted to.
Don't worry about that. I will be jumping out of this one. I've got the nicest surprise for you. What it is, it's another little project that you're going to be able to move on. You said we wanted another bike to do. Ta-da!
Oh, lovely.
Complete DKW NZ350. It's all there, engine, seat, it just needs bolting back together. DKW motorbikes were used by German army dispatch riders as they were the fastest form of issuing written orders in the field. Back in the 20s and 30s, DKW, or Handbrake, was the biggest motorbike manufacturer in the world, but reparations at the end of the Second World War meant that they had to hand over their best designs to Harley Davidson and PSA. A buyer I know has been nosing around for one, and I can smell a nice little profit. Do I bring surprises or what? I mean,
yeah.
You can go through it and have a look.
Surprise is one word for it.
There's actually 2 engines here, there's 2 tanks, 2 frames. There's all it's all a bit of a mix, but I am actually guaranteed that there is a complete bike here. You'll be able to work your magic on this. I got all the parts we need for £1.5 grand from a farmer who salvaged them from the infamous Battle of Falaise in Normandy. Because of the provenance, I reckon I can sell it for 5 times that. But only if the Three Stooges get it looking like it did back in 1944. Look at all them lovely goodies in there, look. Treasure, absolute treasure. Work here is a joy. This lot don't know how lucky they are to have such a generous government. Anyway, my plane is waiting, and I'm expecting to turn this box of rusty bits into something Steve McQueen can escape on by the time I get back.
Can you get the tank?
Bruce has tasked us to restore a classic World War II German motorbike.
When Bruce says restore, what he really means is start from scratch.
This is quite bad, isn't it? See what it's like when it's cleaned up.
Right. Blasting is tough, dirty, dangerous work.
That's why we've asked someone else to do it for us.
There's a man who's happy with his job.
How could you be happy doing that job?
Making so was blasted out high air pressure, and it removes decades of rust and paint from assembly.
Step 1, complete.
Get them all sprayed up now?
Yeah. Step 2, paint the parts before they go rusty again. That's the easy bit. Now we've got to assemble all these parts back into a motorbike.
Right.
Back at HQ, we're doing some proper work, restoring a beaten up German wartime motorbike that Bruce wants to sell on.
So all we've got to do is just get it together so we can see roughly what we haven't got and what we have got.
Yeah.
We know there's some parts missing, but we're not sure until we get the thing put together.
We decide to start with the biggest bit first.
Unusual frame, isn't it?
It is, isn't it? Yeah.
Instead of bolting together lots of tubing, DKW reduced the frame to 2 parts, left and right, which were electrically welded together.
Well, apparently, the amount of electric power that took, they could only do it at night. Otherwise, they completely plunged the villages into darkness.
Probably it was a Danish engineer, Jürgen Rasmussen, who started DKW, and the company was always at the forefront of groundbreaking motorcycle design. The bike's pressed steel frame meant that it was both strong and reliable for the Wehrmacht.
That's good. That's looking more like a motorbike. Fuel tank. There's an issue here. Because this is a 2-stroke engine, so it runs on a mixture of oil and fuel, what there should be is like a measuring jug in here, a small one, which forms part of the lid.
It's just a cup.
It's just a cup. It's a way of actually measuring how much oil you need in the fuel, so we need to find one of those.
The fuel cap might not seem like much, but Bruce's buyers are all about authenticity.
There we go.
And this bike needs to be 100% original if he's going to get top dollar for it.
Well, we could ring Bruce.
Yeah, give it a try.
Hello?
Hello, Bruce?
Yeah, it's me.
Hey, it's Phil.
How are you getting on?
Yeah, fine. Yeah. We're doing that DKW bike for you.
Well, how are you getting on with it?
Coming on well.
What we need is the, on the fuel cap on the fuel tank. Because it's a two-stroke, it has a special cap that incorporates a cup.
So it's a measuring fault.
Right, listen, leave it to me. I know a couple of the other contacts that we've got here that we haven't seen yet. I'll phone Ed and phone around some other people's and see if we can't find one while we're here.
Right, okay. See you later. Thanks very much. Bye. Good. Job done. It's okay, I can manage. It's all right. Whenever Bruce gives you a box of bits, he says there's everything here you need to build something.
It's never true.
There's something missing.
The gearbox.
Yeah, it's heavy.
Quite important, really.
It's,
We used to have one. I don't know where it got to. Crikey, where'd you start? Oh, do a bit of help here. This is ridiculous. Yes,
there we go.
lovely.
Well, yeah, got them.
Right, so it's all there, isn't it, you reckon? I think so. There was all sort of stampings on these, look.
Oh, right, yeah. See that one there, 1044?
Yep.
So that means this has been made in October 1944. So that means these parts are genuine wartime German parts. So that's great news for Bruce, because that means this thing is the real deal. It's using all the original parts.
Oh, good. Good selling point. Then.
Yeah, much better selling point.
Right, that goes in there.
Yep.
This bit goes down in there. Right, then this shaft goes in down this side. They're all going in.
Oh,
yeah.
that's brilliant. At last.
It's going to be good.
Right, next.
The cover goes over that. That's good. That's down.
Okay, that's it. You just need bearings. Put the covers on, that's it.
Job done. Yeah.
Right.
Brilliant. Okay.
Go.
I'm back from a successful trip to Finland and I'm keen to see how the boys have got on with restoring the DKW motorbike. I've lined up for my buyer.
Righty, it's the King of Finland back from his travels. How are we getting on here, all right? The important thing was the bike. So we're nearly there.
It's done.
It's done. But it can't be, because you ain't got that.
A fuel cap. Excellent.
There you go.
Look at
That's
that.
good. Look. So is it done apart from that?
Yeah, all done.
Well, it looks nice. There are the original panniers.
Original panniers.
You put the original number plates on it.
Yeah.
What's it ride like? Have you run it?
Well, no, we haven't had a chance to run it yet, no.
Well, listen, I wasn't born to look like Steve McQueen and nothing,
No,
right?
you weren't.
Listen, get that started, because I ain't too clever about starting them. I'll go and get something to put on my Swede and I'll come back. Hang on.
All right, hang on.
Tell you what, I like a good laugh.
Yeah, it'll certainly be that.
Got it. That's got it.
Lovely. Right. Sounds all right.
All right.
Look, appropriately dressed, I will take this for a test drive. Right.
Are you sure?
Let me have a go. Let's have a go. Molly, out of the way. Way!
So old Steve McQueen's looking for us to put on a bit of weight, isn't he?
Doesn't he?
Here he comes.
Lovely. I've got to tell you, that drives really nice. It's not the most comfortable thing in the world.
Rigid frame.
Yeah, rigid frame. I wouldn't like to drive it a long way, but I've got to tell you, after 70 years, done a cracking job putting this back together again.
Thank you very much.
It sounds lovely. You think they're all 70-year-old parts.
Oh, yeah.
And it looks lovely. You know, we're bringing history to life again.
That's
aren't we?
right, yeah.